down for some overtime this week.
For what, nigga?
Hey, you remember Shirley, right?
Who you talking about, that big back bitch?
Yeah.
Okay, what about?
Yeah, her birthday this weekend. Try to get a little something, you know.
Well, like a case of biscuits?
Yup, right before I butter that biscuit.
Hey, my nigga. How long y'all been on break?
I don't know, about 15.
Y'all know break only 5 minutes, right? Not no 15.
Hold on, man. I've been working here 15 motherfucking years. I ain't never heard no shit like that. Man, it take me 5 minutes to walk to my car. I'm supposed to get back in time. Man, don't even worry about it. We covered on the say it right there in the handbook. You got an orientation. Wait, what is it you do here again? Oh, what do I do here? I'm a mouth popper. I pop niggas in their fucking mouth for talking too much. That's what I do. Scream, ain't nobody scared. Speaking of which, I see you like to talk.
Put it like this. I'm the CEO of Southside Decepticons Incorporated. So, mister, we got it covered. Go find your union rep and tell him I said both y'all fired.
Man, what you talking
about, that's for
man?
5-minute walk over here. When you take your next break, don't bring your motherfucking ass back in here.
The Transformers will return.
Now ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar with a whole bunch of girls hanging around my locker. Even in the night when I had 6 girlfriends, 2 blacks, 2 whites, and 2 Mexicans. When I graduated, no, I'm lying, I just quit. I said, fuck going to school, cause I knew I had a gift. How to make a bitch come, how to make a nigga run, how to get a lot of money. I ain't talking about toys. If you think I'm telling lies, go on, ask about me. In the 10th grade, I had cars parked down the street. And you wearing a school sweater, I'm wearing a black meat. And you got on Chinese shoes, I got gators on my feet. Now ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. Popping my collar. Ever since I can remember, I've been working these hoes. And they better put my money in my hand. Now ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. Popping my collar. Ever since I can remember, I've been working these hoes. And they better put my money in my hand. Well, I'm the last Mr. Big and they call me Diamond Eye. I can take my shades off and I can blind the whole sky. Niggas shot me in my head.
What's happening? What is today? I don't know. Today's Monday? Yes. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Boop, 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 skip it, Billy Doo. Happy Monday to you, Lou. What's up? Go on, take a nap. Take a nap. Eyes getting heavy. I know. Rough life. Okay. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy God Dog Monday. Oh my God, I got so much. I'll never run out. I got way too much. What is this, Williams? What is this? Oh, that's Venus in them. What is this? What clip is this? Okay, so we're having trouble playing that. All right, that's fine. Let's see what else we got. Another Williams. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What is the problem? Let me see. Refresh. And that pops up. Okay. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Oh. Okay, so let's do a bunch of trailer premieres. Okay. Let's do a bunch of trailer premieres. First trailer premiere we got is Snowfall, The Drop. I'm not going to watch this crap. Once again, I keep trying to tell y'all, lazy urban content. Nobody's going to watch this. Where is it? The Drop. Who wants to watch the adventures of a crackhead and her simp boyfriend navigate the music business? You gave us one of the most disappointing endings of any great TV show. Snowfall is pretty much one of the most depressing, disappointing. Is it Game of Thrones season 8 levels disappointing? No, but it's pretty bad. It is bad. It is bad. Are you going to watch this crap? Are you going to watch this? The Drop. Snowfall. The Snowfall universe. I'm not going to watch this crap. I'm good. I'm not going to watch this. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me play on the other browser. Wait. That's why we have 2 browsers, y'all. Copy. That's why we got 2 motherfucking browsers, son. I'm not gonna watch this crap. Not at all. No, thank you.
You gotta understand what I've been through. When I was getting clean, music brought me back to life.
Ma'am, you are a crackhead. Come on.
Damn it, Wanda.
You gonna shoot me, Lee? Inspiration hits when it hits. This is the new gold rush. No cops, no murder.
From the dope game to the rap game.
I need you to make a
I'm
track
good.
for me. Something special.
Yes. Underrated baseline. And it's hella black.
We gotta bring artillery some real players.
You think I'm finna let you and your female cousin go through a house full of bloods? Where you from? You shall be here. Hey, blood, run that back.
These are life and times of a rider. Life and times of a rider. Survival is vital.
A new world opened up.
Nah,
and I'm
I'm
at the front of
good.
it.
I'm good.
When I was running with Leon Franklin, I had a front row seat that
Running with Leon and Franklin. You are a crackhead. When was she running with Leon and Franklin, y'all? See what I'm saying? Come on, Snowfall. Come on, get in here. When was she running with Leon and Franklin? She was a crackhead. She was a crackhead. I'm good. No, thank you. No, thank you.
they changed the game. We know our customers because we are our customers.
Uzi in the stash, dodging the crash. Product of the ghetto, so it built to last. Hard to stay in the present when you defined by your past.
This music business. How could you let this happen? How was I supposed to stop it? Family comes first. You don't know nothing about sacrifice.
You ain't got no business in the rap game.
You understand everything that's happening with these boys right now? I got a tinderbox, and you keep trying to sell me matches.
He's my family too. I ain't gonna let anything happen to him.
Hey, where you from? Talking to you. Where you from?
I'm
I
good.
know exactly what you are.
I know these streets just like you.
You don't know this gangster business like me.
But you go down this road, you gonna get yourself killed.
I hope you like slinging tapes in the streets.
Wait.
Okay, so I don't help me understand something. Help me understand. You mean to tell me between Jerome, the wife Wanda, I think that was his name, between Leon, Franklin, who's the tall guy, tall skinny guy, and the crazy guy? You mean to tell me their legends didn't spread to this part of the hood? I'm not understanding. So if this is the same universe, then all of the main characters from Snowfall, their stories should be legendary. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there should be no part of LA that doesn't know about what they did, right? So I'm not understanding how Leon doesn't have the clout. I'm not gonna watch this, yo. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Why can't anyone be special around here?
I'm not understanding.
I'm unstoppable, baby.
I'm good. No, thank you. Nope. Yeah, Kane, like all of them, all of their legendary works, their deeds their reputation should precede them wherever they go in LA. So ain't no way Leon need to be doing some more gangster shit. Like, everybody knows, like, that's Leon. Don't y'all know about Franklin Saint and that Leon? Like, there's nothing else to be. Oh my God. I'm good. Did we forget how the original? Come on, I'm gonna get hit for it, but I don't care at this point. I'm gonna get hit for it, but okay. Did we not remember how how it ended? Do we not remember how it ended? You my best friend. This is the worst, devastating ending.
Man.
Lost his mama house. This is one of the most disappointing endings to any show that had a really, really great premise.
They can't take your fucking house. Why? They took
everything else. Yeah.
Take that shit too.
This is the worst.
I'll pay the property taxes and I'll clean this shit up myself. Stop. You don't understand, yo. I'm
free. I'm free.
I ain't got no fucking chains on me, man. Hey. I'm free.
Give me the black urban drug dealing TV show where the protagonist or the main character got away, or got away to a point where he had all his faculties together, right? Ghost got killed by his own son. Franklin became an alcoholic like his daddy. Give me some other urban TV shows where the main character, who was propped up to be smart, brilliant, a strategist, good looking, manly, and then still walked away from the game after all of that. Oh, you know what? Marlo from The Wire is probably the only one that got away unscathed. Yeah, Marlo and maybe Brother Mouzone. Marlo and maybe Brother Mouzone. Okay, that's two. Marlo got free. Right. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, Leon, homie, should be putting in the work. This is the worst. This is the most disappointing ending. I still say Snowfall is a great show, a great series. It fell off after Singleton died, but still good enough to get the job done. But this is one of the most disappointing endings for any character that has so much promise. You understand? Like, had they did this differently, Leon Saint would have been one of the greatest. You could have put Leon Saint next to Ghost. You could have made the argument, who is the better criminal mastermind, Leon or Ghost? I mean, you could legit have that argument. Leon, Ghost, Marlo. Could have been a three-way discussion. Who's the greatest criminal mastermind? But because they did this to this character, we can't have that discussion anymore. You understand? You say Snowfall was better than the original. I am willing to listen to that. I'm willing to entertain that argument. I would not say you're wrong. I would be like, okay, my ears are perked. I'm listening. Let's continue with this. He said Tommy and Tariq are free, but that's sci-fi drama. Slim Charles survived, but he got deeper and deeper into the life with the Greeks. Okay. Alan Payne character on Blue Hill Avenue. God damn. Bro, he went back on that one. Okay. Fair enough.
Free from all of it. My fucking way, not yours, and not theirs.
This shit still makes me upset every time I watch it. And it's been how many years now? It's been 4 years. I still get upset watching this final scene.
You my best friend. Best friend I ever fucking had. And I'm fucking proud of you. You hear me? Huh?
This character deserved better. I'm sorry. This character deserved a better ending. I did not. How long has it been? Yeah, I think it's been roughly 4 years, and I'm still upset. I'm still upset.
Shane. Shane!
Oh, and then you're playing the Kendrick Lamar song at the very end as it fades out. I was just so pissed. Oh, Lord. Jeezy Pete's. All right, let's go hear more trailers. Can someone explain Taraji's character in this? Why is she all of a sudden in it? And then why is everyone's like, oh, girl, where you been? Like, what do you mean where she been? We ain't never seen her before. So please give me the backstory on Taraji's character in this franchise series. I'm happy it's still going. We need more, marriage, relationship, movies in this type of vein, even though there is dysfunction, don't get me wrong, but nonetheless, I would like to know what is Taraji's backstory with this character. I don't understand. But that stayed together, stayed married for 40, 50, 60 years. They never told y'all the dirty laundry with all the crap they had to put up with from each other and why they still stayed married. So I like this. I like the theme they're proposing. The kids, the young kids, like, yo, y'all did it. Y'all got it together. How? I like this direction. Right? Okay. Ori. Okay, let's go look. My cat is on my damn keyboard. She's knocked out. Duchess, come here. Okay, thank you. Get off the keyboard. All right. What is Taraji? I need to know the backstory. Henson character. I'm sorry to keep you in your head, cat. Character in why? There we go. What is the character's backstory? How does she figure into this? Of course, they put her with the young Nick, so she's the auntie, and she has a young YN. Okay, hey, at least they're keeping up. They see social media, what's going on social media. So that was smart. That was smart. Successful businesswoman and mother of the groom who was marrying Angela and Marcus's daughter. Oh, okay. So Angela and Marcus, this is Michael Jai and the twin, right? Their daughter's getting married to her son. Okay. Weddings in Lake Como, Italy. Rosalind's entered the group chat. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So no Janet Jackson. I think that's a miss. She's going to be missed. Henson's addition actually creates another core four among the franchise's OGs: Sharon, Leo, Jill Scott, and Tasha Smith. They should have brought Janet back, man. That's a missed opportunity. We're also getting another peek at Everett Osborne, who plays Wesley, Rosalind's son, in The Groom, looking dapper. Okay. All right, let's see. Da Vinci, that's a rapper, is the son of Angela and that's a homeboy from BMF. He was the younger brother with the messed up eye. Da Vinci. Okay, is the son of Angela and Marcus, a dad who's not too keen on his daughter's Jasmine engagement to Wesley, which kicks off the group re-examining what it takes to have an enduring and loving marriage. Okay, and not the rest. We got Lamont, Sydney, Richard, Michael Jai, and Tyler. Okay, so apparently he went to Turkey to get the hair implant. Okay, cool. All right, so that's her backstory. I think not having Janet is a huge miss. Don't know why they weren't able to get her to bring her back. Should have brought her back. So hopefully, if they do this again, make sure you bring Janet back. Okay. See, yeah, that's that. Yeah. Taraji's not a big enough star in my opinion. Well, urban wise, but it's Janet Jackson, man. How do you not bring her back? Okay. All right. Okay. There was another movie trailer, but I keep forgetting what it is. Let's go. Okay, Flix Patrol. Is that the name of the site? Flix Patrol. I want to look at some streaming numbers, y'all. I want to look up some streaming numbers. There we go. Look up some streaming numbers with me, shall we? Together. Okay. Let's go here. Top 10 streaming in the world. So for Netflix, top 10 shows here are Facing El Chapo, The Last House, The Heat. Don't Say Good Luck, Free Fall, A Reckoning, Breaking In. Okay. HBO Max. Mortal Kombat 2, Killing Faith Evolution, Begonia. Begonia is a crazy ass movie if you haven't seen it. It's a crazy ass alien movie, but with the twist. I liked it. Disney Plus, Devil Wears Prada, Camp Rock, Avengers, Avatar. Okay. X-Men. Prime, MO2, Project Hail Mary. Okay. Paramount Plus, Avatar, Top Gun, Maverick, blah blah blah, Scream 7, Primate, Apple, F1. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's go here. Netflix. Okay, that was top movies, top shows, top TV shows. They don't even. Where's stars at? I'm asking for a reason. I was looking for stars. They don't even register on this. It's normally like the top 10. Okay. So no stars, huh? Let's do this. Let's look for. Is it gonna give us Fightland? Will it give us Fightland? Because 50 lying to y'all. Got y'all thinking his show is doing phenomenal numbers. Oy. We really don't even have any numbers. 6. 5. Okay. Fightland on Amazon channels. Top 10 overall this week. It's only 6 in the US. Nope. Total position, total points. Okay, Fightland on Stars. No. It's not even making a blip. This is where so nobody here over here is watching Fightland on Stars. No, not y'all. Wait. Let me be fair. Let's see it in the world. Let's check the world. Do we have a world? It doesn't give us the world. Does it give us Europe? It doesn't give us Europe. Only in North America. Anybody in Latin America? Nope. Anybody in Asia watching this? No. Anybody in Africa? I find this hard to believe. Hey, don't get mad at me, man. Don't get mad at me. There ain't nobody watching this shit. These numbers come out every week. Let's not make excuses for this. This shit come out. These numbers come out every week. I don't want to hear it. These numbers come out every week. This thing is not making a dent. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's do this. So let's do lanterns. Now these numbers pop up. If these I see numbers for lanterns. Oh, look at all these countries that are watching lanterns. And Fightland had a 2-week head start. So the numbers saying nobody's watching this shit outside the US or the Americas. And I'm referring to Fight. Look at all these countries watching. Lanterns had 9 million views in its first 3 days. Fightland's been out for 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay. So for those that be like, nah, the numbers are in. They come out every week. Oh my God. Look, okay, so we'll run it from top to bottom. I know it's unfair for me to compare lanterns to Fightland, but nonetheless, Fightland had a 2.5 week head start to get some type of traction going. All right. Look at all these countries that are watching Lanterns on HBO Max. Oh, Sly, come on, it's HBO Max. It's not, stars ain't got the reach. Come on, stop with the excuses. Stop with the excuses. All right. Look at all these countries watching Lanterns, and it's a very divisive show. A lot of hardcore Green Lantern fans are upset with this show. I can see why, but a lot of normies will like this. It's not too fantastical. It's not too much outer spaceness. Once again, normies don't know what a Green Lantern is, or what the special powers, or what makes them, how they become Green Lanterns. They don't understand that shit. Okay, now will the numbers drop off by next week? I would just seen episode 2 for sure. But normies are eating this shit up. Normies are eating this up. Look at all these countries watching Lanterns. Look at all these countries watching Lanterns on Amazon. Look at all these countries watching Lanterns on the OSN network. What are y'all talking about? Look at all these countries. France is watching Lanterns on Canal Plus. Somebody in India is watching Lanterns on Hotstar. Now let me run this back one more time. Let me show y'all Fightland. I'm trying to be fair about this. Once again. So don't give me that the numbers didn't pop up. Nobody's watching this shit. Nobody outside of Canada and the US, nobody's watching Fightland. But let 50 Cent tell you, come on, we're gonna go there. Okay, 50's not stupid. He knows his audience is. Do I have to say it? You want me to say it? 50 knows his audience is stupid. Okay, 50 understands his general audience, not very bright, not very business. Doesn't have a great business acumen. Right? Okay, let's go to IG. Let's see what this nigga's saying on IG. Let's look up 50 Cent. Okay, but no, famous. If famous is snitching, got what fuck you, man. Get out of here. Fuck out of here, famous. I don't give a fuck about no famous. Okay. All right. Let this man tell y'all. I can't be mad if you're dumb enough to believe this is the next month. Let me stop. Where we at? Hey, okay. How come I won't play the video? Come on, man. Stop. Okay, nonetheless, I don't care about the video. Let's just get to what he's saying. These posts. Okay? Nobody's watching this. You're not watching this. Okay? Look at this. After watching episode 4, go ahead and green light. Man, ain't nobody watching this shit. Okay? Reviews in England are so poor for this show, giving it 3 out of 10. Do better 50. He can't do better. He doesn't have the people around him to do better. He can't afford the people to make his shows better. There, I said it. He doesn't have the budget. Okay? You know who has the budget? HBO Max. Did y'all know there's a black woman, one of the writers on the Lantern show? Did y'all know that? There's a black woman that's one of the writers on the Lantern show. That's budget. Okay? Once again, this 4 weeks, this thing's been out for a month. We got 4 episodes and it's not registering. Now, once again, that's just Flix Patrol. I'm going to try to be fair about this. That's Flix Patrol. That's just one site that measures the streaming numbers aggregate wise. There's plenty of other streaming sites that watch the numbers, but once again, I'm just telling you what it is. Nobody's watching this shit. Nobody's watching this. Listen, if that's the case, if that's true, good for them. Good for 50. Nobody's watching this show. Are you watching this? Yeah, no? Bro, the show is okay. Don't give a toss about this one. Just drop that paid in full show. Okay. None of the actors are memorable in any significant way, but I'm still watching. Okay. Y'all got it, man. This, some point, this is Never Touching Power. Okay. Nobody's watching this show. Nobody. Okay. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find another streaming site that measures. Let me see. Last week streaming numbers. Let me see what other sites I can pull up. Because a lot of these streaming sites, the numbers, the aggregate numbers, you got to pay. They're pay services. I'm not paying for, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pay. See, Flix Patrol is the main one. Let's see, Nielsen is behind the paywall. I'm not going to pay for this shit. It's not, for me, it's not that serious. But let's go here. Here's the top 10. Here's your top 10 from last week, or from July. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, right? From July 20th to July 26th. Your top shows, your top movies and shows, most streamed: Masters of the Universe, Big Bang Theory, The Hawk, Ride or Die, House of the Dragon, right? Bluey, SpongeBob, Grey's Anatomy. Okay, but for the most part, you have to pay for all the real numbers, all the in-depth numbers. I'm not about to do all that. Okay, I'm not about to do all that. Look at all this advertising, and I'll do it like this. Look how much advertising money these companies have spent. Okay, AbbVie Inc. has spent $117 million just for the quarter, right? Verizon spent $108 million. Johnson & Johnson, $98 million. Honda, $87 million. Fox Corporation, $85 million. Berkshire Hathaway, who is that old man? Who's the old man that owns this? I forget his name. $75 million, right? Rourke Capital, $66 million. Okay. But once again, you have to pay for all the in-depth numbers, and I'm not going to do all that. Top movies, top 25 movies domestically. Spider-Man is at $854 million. This is just here in the Americas. $854 million. The Odyssey, $539 million. This is only here in the Americas. This is just domestic. Toy Story 5, $477 million. You make a good movie, they will come out. It's just that simple. There's no such thing as superhero fatigue. It's bad movie fatigue. Masters of the Universe, basically in the news, made they had 1.5 billion streams, 1.5 billion minutes watched. We're definitely getting a sequel. Top 10 streaming movies. There's Obsession, 428 million minutes. Here's Masters of the Universe, 1.1 billion minutes. The next closest thing is 72 hours at right under 800 million minutes. Like, and Masters of the Universe is killing it on Prime. Like we knew it would. It was a good movie. Once it hit, Prime was like, you know what? It's gonna make its money back on Prime. Okay. What is this? Okay. Top 10 streaming originals. I don't care about all this. Okay. Once again, what you're not going to see is anything from Stars. Okay? Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Do not shoot the messenger. It is what it is. Okay, you acting up. You don't act right. Give me another streaming site. Streaming numbers. Move your paw. Thank you. Just move your paw. Thank you. Okay. Flicks Patrol. Music that. I don't care about the music. Weekly song. No. Luminate. Let's see what Luminate gives us. Nah, see, like I said, now this stuff you gotta pay for, which I get. Okay. Let's move on. Once again, hey, if you like this, hey, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Do you like it? Are you entertained? Do you find the stories compelling? Are you rooting for Duke to get revenge on his boss because he was sleeping with his boss's wife, and the boss sent a message and his brother got killed in the onset because he made a poor decision to sleep with his boss's wife? Hey, if that's what you like, then that's all that matters. Yes? Okay. Holy cow, I got 180 thingies in my email. Nah, I'm never going to go through all this. There's no way. And I'm not going to try either. Okay, went to go see Insidious Out of the Further. It is sitting at $60 million. Budget of $18 million. It was okay. Of course, they brought back the little old white lady, Lynn Shay, right? Plays Elise. I don't know why they killed her off to begin with, because she's in every damn movie as on the other side. I get it. It was okay. Okay, but it's currently sitting at $60 million. Budget of $18 million. So this is a win for Blumhouse and Jason Wan. Okay. Okay. Let me see what else. Yeah, look at this shit, man. He-Man flopped his way to number one. Wait. This movie cost roughly between 100. Well, they say between 180 and $200 million, right? It made 114 worldwide, but 1.17 billion minutes watched. Okay, it is the most watched title in all of streaming for the week. Okay, that's insane numbers. We're going to get a sequel. Okay, this was a good movie. I don't. Whoever didn't like it, God bless you. But this was a good, fun movie. And once again, Jared Leto steals every scene he's in. Just give me a Skeletor prequel origins with Jared Leto as a little baby Skeletor to a teenage Skeletor. I don't know whatever the backstory. They keep changing the backstory, but the original backstory is Skeletor is Prince Adam's uncle, and he was supposed to be next in line for the title. Something goes left. I don't know. He doesn't get the crown, and then he makes a deal with some entity and burns his face off, and he goes to makes a deal with Hordak to give him special powers to take his crown back. Whatever the case may be. Nonetheless, be quiet. Nonetheless, give me a Skeletor origins story, because he killed in every scene in this movie. Do you understand? But anywho, 1.17 billion minutes watched for 1 week, just 1 week. Insane. Okay? Insane. Because I'm a villain. I mean, my gosh, when He-Man goes through the whole spiel and whatever, and he's like, I don't have any issue. I enjoy what I do because I'm a villain. I felt that shit. Like, because he just is. There's no excuses for him to be. He just is a bad guy. I loved it. And he go on these long ass soliloquies and these monologues and he said, "My crescendo." And everyone's like, "What? That was my crescendo." Oh yes. You're right. Yeah. I loved it. What? Man, listen. Some of y'all, I think the problem was, don't take life so serious where you just can't enjoy dumb fun. He-Man was a dumb fun movie. The same dumb fun movies we grew up with. The Goonies was dumb fun. The Goonies is a cult classic. Everybody that grew up Gen X understands the Goonies and the big retarded deformed guy Chubbs and the Snickers bar and the chocolate bar. Everybody, you understand? Like, nobody's like, what do you mean that's so lowbrow? What? The Goonies is a classic. Do not, or don't forget how to have fun. Okay? Oh my God, the stuff. The Blob. Like, dumb fun. Don't ever forget to have dumb fun. This was a very, very good movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fuck out of He-Man. Once again, I only watch it just for Skeletor to show up. That's it. Just for Skeletor. That's it. A villain. He's classic. I mean, oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. But they had the underlying male hate. Okay, let's dispel that. Where was the male hate? Because what I saw was a man that knew how to balance the masculine and the feminine. What I saw in He-Man was a man that understood how to balance the masculine and the feminine. Teela is going to do what Teela, if you watch the TV show, Teela is damn near, she's headstrong. She likes to take charge, even in the cartoons. But when shit got to cracking in the third act, when Evelyn says, hey, how about we just leave and let the boys fight this out? Okay? So, and then that final speech that He-Man gave him is like, hey man, listen, I just want to talk this out. We ain't got to go through all this. What's going on with you? Why are we doing this? And that's when, Skeletor's like, hey, villain. And he's like, look at you. You don't even deserve this power. You can't even use the power. And then his eyes turn yellow. He's like, I just choose to hold back. Now I'm not gonna hold back on you. Perfectly balanced. That man wasn't. Listen, He-Man wasn't looking for a fight. He was looking for alternative ways to end the disputes and shit, right? Because he grew up half his life on Earth, human resources. You know how they like to diffuse and de-escalate. So because he wasn't a barbarian per se, he's weak. He's not weak. Sorry. Hey, and guess what? They all redeemed themselves in the third act. They all got redemption arcs. All of the men got redemption arcs. All of the men got redemption arcs. All of the men got redemption arcs. All of their characters come back full circle. Now what? So if you you're nitpicking at this point, man. Did you watch the third act? All the men stepped up. All the men got their praise. All the men put foot to ass, not the women. Teela and Evil Lynn do what they do. But at the end of the day, it was the men. Sorry you didn't see it that way. Hey, we agree. We just agree to disagree. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. When has Adam ever been a superhero? Adam was always weak and cowardly. Did y'all not watch the cartoon? What are we talking about, man? Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. better now? Okay, let me know if that's better now. Is it still popping? I wasn't trying to get animated and stuff. This is literally right here. Okay. Are we good? Let me know if we're good. Once again, you see what you want to see. If you saw toxic man hate, then that's what you choose to see. But I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. So I don't think a toxic masculinity movie gets 1.17 billion streams. I just don't see that. So, we agree to disagree. It's all good. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's just, like I said, Skeletor alone is worth the price of admission. Okay. Let's continue. Do we care about this TikTok lawsuit? Do we care? Does anybody care about this? TikTok to pay $400 million to the U.S. government to settle a lawsuit alleging the app violated child safety laws. $400 million, man. Okay, TikTok would pay $300 million immediately to the U.S. government and an additional $100 million upon entry of an order vacating a prior consent decree entered against TikTok's predecessor, Musical.ly. The $400 million settlement represents one of the largest recoveries ever obtained in a case involving COPA, a law that requires websites and online services aimed at kids to obtain parental consent before collecting personal information from children under 13. And the lawsuit was filed during the Biden administration in August of 24, sued TikTok and ByteDance in California federal court, alleging that TikTok knowingly permitted children to create regular TikTok accounts and to create, view, and share short-form videos and messages with adults and others on their regular TikTok platform. The DOJ alleged at the time that TikTok collected and retained a wide variety of personal information from these children without notifying or obtaining consent from their parents. Okay. TikTok has undergone significant changes to its ownership, management, compliance functions, and privacy practices. The company has implemented extensive measures designed to strengthen safeguards for younger users, improve age-related controls, and enhance parental oversight. Those developments have materially advanced the public interest, underlying the department's litigation, and have strengthened protections for millions of families, of American families. Okay. Do you care? No? Nobody cares? Okay. Fair enough. I'm just presenting information, y'all. Somebody might be like, oh, I didn't know. Thank you for sharing. I don't know. Y'all like a whole bunch of shit. So. Oh, wait. Hold up. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Now, I remember, shout out to Fatal J. Remember when me and Fatal J were talking about the Odyssey, and I said, hey, did you see the black giant in the Odyssey? Remember they went to the next island and they had the little child. They met the child first, and the little child started screaming. It's like, oh, look at it. It's just a kid. It's like, well, I hate to see what his parents look like. And the kid screams and run off, and here come the giants. Remember, one of the giants killed and took an arrow to the neck. I saw a black giant. People thought I was crazy. I'm like, no, I know I saw a black giant in the Odyssey. And lo and behold, look what I find. The black man that played one of the black giants in the Odyssey. I know I wasn't crazy. Oh, wait, why am I not playing? All right, you know what? Hold up. We're going to fix that. Real quick. Where's my other browser? We're going to fix this real quick. Yeah.
He was one of the giants in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes! Don't move, stand up!
Not me telling the whole world.
Hi, everyone. So, guys, we're at the O2. We're going to see the Odyssey. And not only are we going to see the Odyssey, I even have a surprise for you. So you know the Odyssey people, they didn't invite us to the premiere. So we're going to make our own premiere of the day. So I've made us some special tickets. I got the picture, so so this is them on set and this is them on screen.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've made us our own.
He's a good man. Not a bad man, he's a good man.
And I also put here more opportunities to come.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go watch the yeah, you're welcome.
Wow, I hope you
This is our
married
special
this
moment. And
I
you're
hope
on the
you
big
married this
screen
woman.
and we're gonna go and watch it. I wanted to watch it at the premiere.
Sure.
So this is our own premiere. I'm gonna let the whole world know.
So cute.
Thank you so much. He's in the movie. Excuse me, everyone. He was one of the giants in the movie.
In the movie.
Yay!
You gotta love this.
Get your flowers. Yay!
Get your flowers.
Yay!
Yeah, man, I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, that's a brother right there. I knew what I
You guys, thank you so much for making this a moment. Love you guys. Bye. Yes, he was one of the giants. So what do you have to say?
Yeah, you done me dirty, but in a good way.
That's
I'll
a
take
nasty
it.
beard,
I
boy.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
That's a nasty beard.
Appreciate it. Oh, no. Embarrassment like this. How can someone have a great embarrassment, like a good one? Hey!
It's a good embarrassment.
That's a good woman right there.
You see this one? I won't forget this one. Hi! What does they making me feel?
It's your moment, baby.
I know. Hi! She man. Today, I will not forget today.
That's good, baby.
I love it. I love to see 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 it. Yeah, man, I know I wasn't crazy. I know what I saw. Shit, I'm like, that's a brother right there. He took the arrow to the neck. I know what I saw. All right, let's go here. Now, remember I tell the stories about, you know, you go to what's it called? Cracker Barrel, like how I always felt uncomfortable going to Cracker Barrel, like I felt like we didn't belong at Cracker Barrel. Well, I guess Cracker Barrel wasn't the problem the whole time. It was Texas Roadhouse was the problem the whole time. Texas Roadhouse was the problem the whole damn time. I'm sitting here worried about Cracker Barrel. And no, y'all. The problem is motherfucking Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse. So let's go here. The rumor, a user on X claimed that a private Facebook group named White and Proud, boasting over 400,000 members, consisted of servers from Texas Roadhouse and Logan's Roadhouse. The post alleged that these servers openly discussed discriminating against black customers and intentionally contaminating their food, such as licking fingers before handling rolls or spitting in orders. Terrible. Wrong damn sign. Wrong sign. My bad. There we go. The retraction. Social media user who originally amplified the rumor later deleted the post and issued an apology, clarifying that upon further research, this is a hoax. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So this is what they said. Due to losing our verification, our comments are not being seen. At Texas Roadhouse, we are committed to creating an environment where every guest is treated with respect and unreasonable hospitality. We do not tolerate discrimination, harassment, or mistreatment of any kind, and we expect our roadies to treat every guest with dignity and care. Our commitment to the communities in which we serve remains unchanged. Provide legendary food, legendary service to every guest who walks through our doors. This is the snapshot from one of the groups. To all you blacks in here, keep this in mind. Hope you enjoy your meal next time you eat out. There is a Facebook group that I'm a part of, and it is for white servers. We have come up with a plan. When a table of black diners comes in and places their orders, we walk back to the kitchen to get your food when ready. There is always a blind spot in the kitchen, and we are licking our fingers and touching your food. If it happens to be a Texas Roadhouse or Logan's, those rolls are full of our white saliva. Some of the cooks are in on this too. Think they are playing. They aren't. Believe me, this has been going on since y'all started this nonsense with Carmelo, the candy bar, Anthony crap. By the way, the group has over 400K members. Enjoy y'all's food. Okay. Okay. Hey, man. I'm just here presenting information, doing what I do. Okay. I'm just doing what I do, y'all. I'm just doing what I do, y'all. Oh, that's nasty work. Okay. Let's get into one of our major stories for today. Let's go to Uganda. Listen, this Nanda guy, he's hilarious. I reached out to him. I said, yo, shoot me your email because I want to have you on. I'm trying to get Nana on y'all. I'm trying to get Nana on the podcast. If y'all know this guy directly, personally, yo, tell him, get at me. Tell him to get at me because I'm trying to have him on the motherfucking show. He's hilarious. But let's go here. God damn it. Okay. Nana K is a hilarious. Yeah, listen. Oshay, fight back, man. Come on. Oshay, you need to fight back, bruh. Oshay, fight back. Please. Defend yourself. I don't know. Maybe he think taking the high road by not responding. I get it. But you've been in the muck and mire. Come on. You got to fight back, bruh. See, that's what I'm saying. Right. When he's not like going off the rails, when he just presents the facts about how Africa works, I love that about Nana. The trolling, I don't care for. It doesn't do anything for me. But when he's spitting, factual data, the culture, how people move, thought patterns and processes, he's dead 100% to rights. He has you dead to rights. I love that aspect of Nana. If he can stay in that lane. But I get it. This is YouTube. So let's go here. But hey, y'all, Oshay, bro, you got to fight back. Come on, man. Trying to be stoic and silent and not Let's see. I don't get why he is so reluctant to come back to America. It ain't that bad. You know what? That's a good question. Third world, what's happening? I think it's a money issue. I think it's a money issue. I think it's a societal issue. I don't know. Maybe he felt like he never fit in here in the society here. Maybe he feels like a big fish in a small pond over there. I don't know. I know his dollar goes further over there, which Nana's going to get into. Once again, let's let Nana cook. But Oshay, man, come on, fight back, punch back, bruh. Punch back, fight back. Do something. Come on.
Idiot that I said, when I go to Ghana later on in the fall, I'll see the strongest Babalayo to get this guy the fuck out of Africa. Every curse that ever exists in Africa, I want them to put on this guy. I've got into a mind state where I don't care what happens to him. I don't like him. No amount of dialogue or conversation will make me like a person like this. He's a horrible, horrible human being. And people like this, Africans, if you ever come across this dude, treat him like a monkey. Because that's what he is. He's a monkey. Don't work for him. LT can clip this. Don't work diligently for him. Scam if you can. Take your best shot. Okay? Africans need to take this guy on a spiritual walk. We don't want him over there. He's no good. He's a horrible human being. So the talent he got from the gender wars, because he was warrior, warrior de la creme of the gender warriors, he took this on to criticize our sister from Ethiopia that was speaking on why black folks leave or seem to complain the most of all the people that come to Africa. We've talked about this. How come Oshay didn't return the same energy to us because he's a bitch.
Yo, there's tons of videos of black expats that have horrible experiences in all of the countries, and they bring their asses back for whatever reason, or they move to another country. Now, there's scores of videos. You've seen them. I've seen them. Like, it's a thing. It's a real thing. So that is fair.
He thought he would pick on a woman. And I like that the woman hasn't even responded to him. See, people in Africa don't respect this guy, including content creators. They don't respect him anymore. Everybody avoids this idiot. Nobody.
Hey, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. A lot of the OGs, no one holds their tongue around them about them anymore. You know, that used to have that respect factor amongst everybody. Nobody. I can speak to that. Nobody respects these guys. The Obsidians, the Angry Mans, the Oshays, whoever else is in that category. Nobody respects these guys. Like, nobody looks at these guys with reverence and high praise. Like, oh, you guys really did. Nobody gives a fuck about the big three. Nobody. Let's continue.
Nobody wants to be around him. Look at him. Look at this guy, man. I mean, look at this guy. How people watch him, you know, and he has some low self-esteem issues. So he used to do voiceovers. Right? But now you're seeing him appear more and more on camera, and that's because people have really stopped roasting him. But this idiot should have no business putting Queen in caps for a woman that looks better than his entire family. That woman he's talking about looks better than any woman in his family. That woman went to college, I think, in Germany. And Oshay always needs that. If you've ever spent any time of your life overseas, and you come into some arguments with Oshay, he's going to say, oh, I live here and you don't. Oshay, we don't want you to live there. You're living there by choice, and it's because it's economically beneficial to you.
Okay.
But we don't want you to live there. So you don't have to make these comparisons. Okay. You're living there by choice. Nobody has forced you to live there.
Now, this is the version of Nana that is hard to deal with for most people. When you get into spitting these cultural facts about, you know, the different living conditions and how he's spot on. Like, it's hard to beat him. This is the version of Nana I enjoy listening to when he's talking that money shit, you know, economics. Like, he's a highly intelligent brother, highly intelligent. I take nothing from this guy. This guy's a problem. Respectfully, in a good way.
So you can't make those comparisons. If you want to live in Germany and spend some time in Germany, that is her choice. Because travel opens your mind. Travel gives you opportunity. But you have to do that also respectfully. And you have not been respectful. You've amplified the stereotypes of Black America in Africa. You've done that single-handedly by yourself.
Interesting.
And now, all the people you introduced to Africa, Austin Holloman and all these Jerellos, they are all part of your lineage. They came there through you.
No lies told. Remember, y'all keep forgetting. It was Oshay that picked Austin to be the face of the passport movement. Are y'all forgetting? Oshay did that. Tried to finagle, maneuver, and prop up Austin Holloman as the face of that passport movement. Did you? Hello. Don't y'all remember? And how's that thing working out with Austin Holloman? But let's continue.
That is what you gave Africa. Not these lies you're telling people, oh, we're building businesses, we're doing this. No, you're not building anything. Your means of earnings comes from the US, YouTube.
Okay.
It doesn't come from anything you're doing in Africa. So you're not in Africa like that.
Okay.
If you really, really want to make a real comparison, how about you give up your YouTube channels and invest your talent in the African economies? Let's see how long you're going to live there.
Okay.
So you are free to say these things because you still depend on American systems. You're just living there on a cheap. If you are in Africa depending on African systems, building poultry farms, hotels, doing business on the ground, then you can make that argument. That's not what you're doing. You're making money in the US, online, through YouTube, and you're living there on a cheap using African resources. You're using our electricity, you're using our internet, you're using our roads and our power grids, and I don't even think you pay taxes there because your businesses are still connected to the US. Your income is earned in the US.
Okay, so Nana, what you're saying is Oshay is moving like a colonizer? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm hearing that Oshay's moving like a colonizer. Now, whether you view that as good or bad is up to you. But that sounds like colonizer moves. Hey, if it works, it works, right? We people that benefit from extreme capitalism don't complain about capitalism. Those that don't benefit from extreme capitalism prefer socialism. I'd rather have a little piece of something than nothing. I get it. I see both sides of the argument. Let's continue.
You pay for your business visa $7,500 every 3 years. But if Africa is this bad, why have you extended your visa? This guy, this motherfucker that talks this shit, has just extended his visa for 3 more years in Uganda.
Oh. Why would he do that? So 2029? 2029. You ain't trying to come back to America for shit, huh?
Why would you want to live in a place and extend your visa for 3 extra years? That means he's never going to leave. We're stuck with him. He lies a lot about this place. Why would I extend a visa in a place I don't like? After this one ended, he should have just wrapped it up and left. Oshay Duke Jackson, for those of you who don't know, has extended his Ugandan business visa by 3 years.
You enjoy cooking?
God damn it. Clearly, I'm on my movie review site where I don't have YouTube Premium. So please forgive me, y'all, but let's continue. Please forgive me. Okay, let's go.
It's $7,500 every 3 years. He's extended it. That means he's going to remain on YouTube, make US dollars in America on 1099 through YouTube, take the foreign exemption to live in Africa so that he pays about $130,000 less in taxes, and live on a chip in Uganda while paying people, quote unquote, fair Ugandan wage.
Okay, now I guess the question I would ask all of you, would you rather live in a foreign country for the cheap, or pay more to live in your home country? You understand? Given the pros and cons of whatever conveniences you deem worthy. I don't know. I guess that's the question. That's a personal question. But if the money, whatever the case may be, would you rather live in a foreign country for the cheap, or pay more to live in your own country with all the conveniences that come with it? I'm just asking. I'm curious. What's happening? RC Signature Flow. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, let's get back to this.
If you leave Africa today, nothing is going to change. You are not adding anything in. I think you're taking a lot more out. So this argument you make with these women, oh, you are there, you're here. You are not in Africa making money through the African economy. You're making money through U.S. systems.
That's a fair point.
So you're not a pace setter or a record setter. No, you can only make that argument if you make money in Uganda. And you don't. You never have. The last times you tried, they scammed the shit out of you. You came online and you cried about it because you're not business savvy. You don't know what it takes to make it in Africa.
Now what he's saying here, that is what negates. It's greedy. I hear what you're saying. But what Nana just said negates your argument. It trumps your argument, because if that's the case, then don't come online to complain about how the Africans are doing you, because it negates the whole argument at this point. So if it's so bad, why are you still there? If it's so bad, why are you still dealing with these people? What is it about you that keeps getting finessed by these people? Why are you still there? You can't do this in Germany. You can't do this in Russia, Crimea. You can't do this in Fiji. There's cheap foreign places to live. So once again, it's hard to counter this argument. If you're coming online to complain about how the people are doing you and robbing you and stealing from you and blacklisting you, right? Okay. Man, listen, Nick, don't get this goddamn cat. Nick, don't get Duchess started, man. Just don't. Don't get this cat started. Please don't get. She's calm right now. I've trained her to not be on the keyboard, but she likes the heat, which I didn't know. She likes the heat of the laptop. So I've trained her to just stay away from the keyboard itself, the keypads, and just be around everything else. It took me about 2 weeks to break her in. So she understands now. Don't you? We're good? Okay. Let's continue.
So don't be using that against the people that live overseas and criticize you, because you're doing exactly the same thing. You cannot succeed in the African market. If you were going to be able to succeed, you would have done it. Because I tell you what, I do YouTube videos too. And maybe I've never told the audience this, but it sucks, okay? If anybody does this for a living, I feel bad for them. This sucks. I can never do this shit full time. It sucks. I was struggling to come online this just a day.
Wait, is that Boogie? Oh shit! Hey! Oh, my bad, bro. Hey, that's my boy C Boogie. Shout out to C Boogie. Shout out to C Boogie. Hey, C Boogie out there killing it. Hey, God bless you, man. God bless you and you and your whiz, man. I'm so happy to see your growth and your progression and you just growing. I'm so happy for you, brother. Congratulations to everything and everything that's coming your way, man. I didn't even realize that was you, man. So my bad. Shout out to C Boogie, man. One of the realest to have ever done it. And got the fuck off YouTube and said, the hell with y'all. I respect that. Let's go.
I was struggling to find time to come online. It sucks. Every once in a while, live streams are a little bit more enjoyable, right? Because you're interacting with people, you're talking, so the live streams are a little bit more. But the long form content, that sucks, man. To be editing videos, sit on a laptop for 2 hours just to edit a 15-minute video.
He ain't lying. This is the worst grind ever. But come on.
Even with the help of AI, it still sucks. It's too much work. And you only make $8 on a video. It's not a best use of time.
He's right.
Now, in this case, he makes a little bit more. But it still sucks to do this for a living. To read scripts like he does, because he doesn't freestyle it. To read scripts, 5 to 6 scripts a day. Edit, cut out, he does it through employee. He has employed people to do it. It sucks to do this shit. This is why he can never leave. He's lying to people. He needs Africa. More than Africa needs him. Africa doesn't need him. And he knows it. See, he doesn't like us because we know the truth. We are Africans. We can tell the advantages of why he's there. And we can also tell what it means to live here in the West. And these are price fleers. They are fleeing from the price that it costs to do business in America. Because a YouTuber in America will have a much bigger expense than he's having over there in Uganda.
Okay.
So this is more exploitation than it is contribution to Africa.
Okay. So we agree that Oshay is moving like a colonizer. Whether you're for or against is a personal decision, not for me to make a judgment call. Okay? But it sounds like we pretty much we agree that Oshay is moving like a colonizer. Now, if that's the case, if you say, well, yes, Sly, we agree he's moving like a colonizer. Okay, that's not very Pan-African. So where's the Pan-African or the Pan-Africanism in moving like a colonizer? So where's the Pan-Africanism in underpaying your African workers, right? The same thing that Pearl was accused of doing not too long ago. The white woman Pearl, she would brag about how low she paid her British African employers or employees, and people got upset. So where's the Pan-Africanism in all this? Why are you underpaying these people that work for you and you're in their country? I'm just asking questions. Panini Africanism. That sounds about right.
He's not there on some Pan-African time. And then on top of that, he gets to sleep with the fine women. With his ugly self. Gets to sleep with the fine women. So there is no incentive in Oshay Duke Jackson being in America. He only prides himself with the institutions that have been built in America that has allowed him to make money to live over there. But if you look at this at the fine level, what he projects is somebody that is making money in Uganda, living in Uganda, and in the trenches with the people. No, when you make that much US dollars as an American, you're not living in the trenches in Uganda. You are living in affluent part of Kampala, where some of the world's finest people live if they go to Africa. So this is the lie of Oshay Duke Jackson. This is what he tells people.
Okay, now dispute what is he saying. I challenge anybody to dispute what Nana is saying. How do you refute what he's saying? Okay, let's continue.
Africa is of an advantage to him. That's why he's there. Why else will he be there? Ugandans, after we're done with the Kenyan work, we're gonna get into Uganda. Ugandans have to finally, especially if you're Ugandan and you were a victim of the lies Oshay Duke Jackson told that cost you your job, you need to reach out to me so we work together. Again, if you are Ugandan and you lost business, you lost money, you got fired because of what Oshay Duke Jackson did on Kenganda, around February, Agaba and all these other guys that Oshay has destroyed in Uganda. This is your best opportunity to fight back. We're going to fight him out of that country. And I can only do it with the help of Ugandans. You've seen what we've done to these boys.
Okay, now, I'll ask you all in the chat, at what point does Oshay start to take this rhetoric serious? At what point do you say, you know what, maybe it's time to pack it up and head somewhere else? You understand what I'm saying? Is it in Oshay's best interest to stay out of defiance? Okay, because we all know how stuff online somehow seeps into real world, real life stuff. Sometimes things online it doesn't stay online. It bleeds over into real life. So at what point should Oshay be like, you know what? Maybe I should go somewhere else. Right? Same thing with Austin Holloman with the whole Brazil thing. Right? It got so bad at some point he had to leave. So what is the breaking point for Oshay to leave? What's it going to take? Right? So you guys say, well, he openly threatened him. Okay, then y'all do something about it. Here you go. So if you don't like what Nana said about what he wants done to Oshay Duke Jackson, then you do something to Nana. How about that? That sounds fair. Yes? You don't like what Nana's saying, then do something about it. Bust a move. Bust a grape. Do something. If not, enjoy the show. If not, shut up and enjoy the show. You enjoy this nonsense, as do I. I like seeing Nana go off on Oshay like this. I like it. I'm entertained by it. Because I want to see how far this goes. I want to see what's it going to take for Oshay to say, you know what, I'm out. I want to see how far Nana can push this thing. And, you can be like, well, Slide, morally, that ain't right, brother. I hear what you're saying. But I want to see this. I want to see how far this shit goes. And you do too. Y'all know where Nana lives, in Dallas. He ain't worried about y'all. He tells you, hey, come through. He lives in a gun state. Nana lives in a gun state. Go pay him a visit, an uninvited visit, and see how it works out. By all means. I'm sure he wants you to come see him uninvited at 3 a.m. to pay him a visit. I'm sure he wants you to do so. Let's continue.
You've seen that we've successfully gotten these fuckers out of Nairobi. The reason that worked is because the Kenyans were compliant. They worked with us. So I'm calling on Ugandans to work with us to get this guy the fuck out of that place. He's so dangerous.
I feel him.
You can't trust him.
I like this.
They're not good for Africa. They are not good for Africa. These guys, see, I don't even care less about passport bros. Those guys are just there to sleep with women. They're not there on some neo-colonialism time. These ones are dangerous because they spew venom that halts foreign direct investment that we dearly need in Africa right now. All the dollars that we could have gotten, we're not getting because of all the propaganda that Oshay Duke Jackson spews on the internet. So it should be priority number one for the Ugandan government to get him the fuck out of that place. And now he's taking that toxicity to attack a woman that looks better than his entire lineage.
God damn it. Okay. I'm here for it, man. I am here for it.
An email, and it had a link to a video from a content creator I have seen before, an Ethiopian and German by the name of Wayne Tesfaye. And the name of the video was called I Hate It Here, Why Black Americans and the Diaspora Are Leaving Africa. Now, I thought it was pretty interesting that she put why Black Americans.
Why is it a lie and why is it interesting? That's true. Before I saw this video, I saw another video of a black woman in Kenya that just made a video about leaving Africa. All these people went to Africa after Trump won. They were fleeing the whites to go to a place where there's a lot of black people. That was their plan. When they got to the blacks in Africa, they realized that maybe their lives here was a lot more cozier here. Africa also exposes your abilities. If you don't have the ability to build, Africa will expose you.
I would say the same thing for Atlanta. Okay? I could say the same thing for the city of Atlanta. What the hell? Okay. I could say the same thing for Atlanta. if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a network, you don't have some type of system in place, foundation, Atlanta will eat you up. Atlanta will eat you up. I can say the same thing for Atlanta, but let's continue.
And a lot of these people went out there, cleaned out their 401ks, they ran out of money. They all became content creators. Their content is not doing well. So when the money is not coming in and they cannot make money in the local African system, what do? They go back home and they make YouTube videos as to why they're going. We also reacted to the Kenyan gentleman that made a video the other day about some black folks that are living in Kenya, and he reacted to why they were all making negative videos of Kenya, which is why I said these people are transactional people. It doesn't surprise me. I always talk about this stuff. Doesn't surprise me. Where is the problem here? This woman grew up in Germany. I think her parents, she may have been born in Germany or grew up in Germany. But Oshay is going to take a dig at her for living in Germany, even though her parents took her to Germany. You know? But at least she's returned to Africa. She does Airbnb in Zanzibar. She runs a big YouTube channel, 133K subs. So she knows what she's doing. She's comfortable in Africa. And she's beautiful. Much better looking than anybody in Oshay Duke Jackson's family. So why do you put Queen in asterisk? She's not a Shaniqua. Why do you disrespect her? You can't give constructive criticism to another content creator. I mean, you should see yourselves as in the same space. You can't give constructive criticism. You're so butthurt about the fact that she says why Black Americans in the diaspora leave, and the diaspora, not just the blacks, but and the diaspora, leave Africa. And what's the common word they say? I hate it here. What has this beautiful woman done wrongly for Oshay Duke Jackson to make a video about this? And I don't mind if you do a video criticizing her, but your video is using Queen and then he put beggar Queen on the head. That will fly with your women. You can't do that with our women. We're not going to allow it. Oshay, we're not going to allow it. That disrespect that you fuckers have shown your women in your gender wars and the bullshit back and forth that you guys had and you were not challenged. We African men and African warriors, we're going to challenge that bullshit. If you're a tough dude, take it up with us.
Okay. Interesting point. A point that I've said in passing, that the men in these countries that you go to exploit will not look favorably upon you doing so. And as you can see, different cities and different countries have kind of pushed back on the tourism aspects of a certain demographic that likes to visit. Yeah? Is that fair enough to say? Okay, let's continue.
The women out. We don't go to war with women. We're not weak. We're not weak-minded men. If you don't have any good criticism, leave her video alone. Leave her alone. We're not going to allow you to bully her online, which is what you've always done. I dare you to do it. We're going to start covering in-depth videos about your family. We're going to show the whole world.
Nah, been there, done that, brother. We pretty much know his backstory. Been there, done that. But hey, I'm here for it. But let's continue.
How you grew up and where this bullshit comes from. We're not going to allow it, Oshay. You picked on the wrong one, buddy. Do not make any video targeting African women on YouTube. Don't do it. I don't care if you do it to your own women. You got plenty of women, and they got plenty of shit that you guys been saying about them. Go back to that part. Your gender warism will not work in Africa. That bullshit culture that you've taken with you to Africa, we're going to skin it off your skin.
Okay, I must give Nana pushback. Is there not an African version of Pop the Balloon? Will we all agree that shows like Pop the Balloon further exasperate the gender war rhetoric sentiment? Yes. So if you believe the gender war is real, you have African versions of Pop the Balloon. That show in itself is pretty divisive, and it is also fueling the narrative and the stereotypes. So not just Oshay, but you do have African versions of American shows here. You have Love and Hip Hop in Africa. Same premise, same weaves, same eyelashes, same flaunting of wealth, whether it's real or not. So Africa mirrors a lot of dysfunction of Black American dysfunction. You just can't put that solely on Oshay. That's not fair. Africans been mimicking a Black American dysfunction for a very, 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 very long time. There's Netflix shows. There's a Netflix show, I forget which country in Africa, but it's like a Love and Hip Hop version in Africa. Okay, so that's what I would say in response to Nana. You can't put that on Oshay. He's not that influential. Let's not do that. Let's not give him that type of power. But come on.
By any means possible. We're going to skin it off your skin by any means possible. And you know, one day somebody's going to take our message in Uganda and act on it. I strongly believe that day is coming. Somebody in Uganda will take our message and work on it. Because you're a horrible, horrible human being. You can't even take criticism. The video the woman made had nothing to do with you. She doesn't know you. Maybe she's seen your videos, but she's not interested in talking to you. She never talked about you. Why are you addressing her as queen in hysterics? She looks better than your entire family with your monkey-looking self.
Oh, my God.
Why are you targeting her simply because she's a woman? That toxicity only works in your culture. Doesn't apply to us. We will not allow that disrespect. This is going to be the very last time we should hear you addressing an African woman with this bullshit. Like I said, I don't care what happens to you, Oshay Duke Jackson. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what the fuck happens to you.
Now, he's entitled to his feelings, but this is sketchy rhetoric. This is a slippery slope. We're going down, y'all. Because listen, let's be honest. We kind of want to see somebody get fucked up on YouTube. We want to see it happen in real time. I don't want to see it on Twitter. I don't want to see it on Facebook. I want to see it on YouTube. I want to see a YouTuber, not a Twitcher, not a Kicker, not a what's the other one? Snapchatter. No. I want somebody on YouTube, from YouTube, get knocked the fuck out, get beat the fuck up. I kind of want to see it. And it's been delving into that ever so over the few years. It's been inching closer and closer. We're going to see somebody from YouTube literally get harmed, placed in harm's way, in a bad way. And we kind of all want to see it. At least I can admit that I want to see, how far this goes. And once again, this is dangerous rhetoric. You can make the case for saying, hey, this is a terroristic type of threats that, you can make the case for that. This is inciting violence. You can make the case for that. But I kind of want to see this. I kind of want to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to see it. Let's continue.
If this is how you're going to move in regard to the African people, spirituality, legal, the police, Museveni's government, anybody that has some means of power to stop this idiot, stop him now. We're not going to allow that disrespect, man. You can come back home and hate your woman. You did a pretty good job at doing that. Or in Africa, we're not going to allow that, buddy. And selling that on YouTube, you're not going to bully any African woman. I swear to God, you're not going to do it, man. I dare you. Do this shit one more time. Pick an African creator and disrespect her in thumbnails, on titles. Do it. Take that bullshit to your mama, M-O-M-M-A, who is a drunk, abusive, beat the shit out of your dad. That's who you should take this shit up to. That dysfunctional home that you grew up in. You are in Africa to seek refuge because of how wrecked your home is. We're going to get to that. I have all the paperwork. We're going to get to that.
In the diaspora, or leaving Africa, instead of just saying the diaspora by itself. But stick with me.
What is the diaspora by itself?
Yeah, but they weren't known like that. They weren't super known. They had maybe like 3,000 or 4,000 subs on both of their channels. Like nobody knew who they were like that unless you lived in Vegas. We're talking about, we need to see somebody with at least 100,000 sub count, versus somebody else with another sub, 100,000 sub count. Like we need to see this, we need to see this on this scale happen. Once again, you could say this is all illegal, what Nana is doing. Okay, cool. But in that country over there, the American rules don't apply. Okay, American rules don't apply. American law enforcement justice system does not apply. It's a whole different set of rules over there. And if somebody wanted to take action and take Nana's words to heart and do something to somebody, you know, that resembled Oshay, ain't shit y'all can do about it. First thing y'all gonna say is, ooh, damn, I hope he's okay. And maybe you should leave the country. That's all you're gonna do. That's all you can do. It's like, ooh, damn, watch out, watch out, watch out. And we're all gonna make content of it. And then we're gonna say, I hope you leave that country. They don't want you there. That's what's gonna happen. Once again, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But the U.S. can't stop anybody from touching Oshay over there if they want to. That's the end game. That's the end result. All you're gonna do is say, damn, did y'all see the clip of homeboy, a YouTuber, and it's gonna spread like wildfire, and we're all gonna make our videos like, ooh, did y'all see blah blah blah. We're gonna give our commentary, and then we're gonna end it like, man, is he still gonna stay? I hope he leaves that country. Did you learn your lesson? I bet you won't do it again. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that's messed up. I hope, you know, he's okay. But what did you do? Will you do it again? When will you be leaving? I'm all for cause and effect. I live by cause and effect. That's it. That's all. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go.
The black people that are moving to Africa are majority black Americans and Caribbean people. A few from Europe, not very many. But it's mostly black Americans, maybe 80% black Americans. And sometimes Africans that have migrated and lived abroad for a few years and returned home. But have you seen them making videos complaining? Every complaint video, I need to make it, itemize it. Any complaint video that I've seen has come from your community. So she's not wrong in saying that.
Y'all, the doctor.
I'm sorry. What ad is this? What is this? What am I looking at? Oh God, no. Okay.
The conversation almost always about what Africa failed to give you, what the continent, country, the government.
Exactly. See, I'm glad that Africans are picking on it because that's always a conversation. Oh, we're not getting this over here. Oh, we're not getting this over here. Oh, the African over here. Oh, the African don't fuck with us. Oh, well, we're not getting this over here. Oh, they ain't got this too, man. I see some other dude was talking about they can even get snacks, chips. You know?
and Nick, you're right. I have stated that, hey, we can only punch down on each other. Because you will never say this to the European. You will never say this to the Asian. You will never say this to the Indian. Yeah, we only punch down on each other because that's all we got access to. So I'm with you. I agree. I've said this. Hey, and Nana wouldn't do this to anybody else of any other ethnicity or nationality. He can only do this to black people. Because you would never ever. Hey, Jamaicans ain't putting foot to ass to them Chinese over there. Right? How many videos of Africans getting beat up by Chinese and at these work sites getting beat with belts and shit because for whatever. Yeah. Africa's in a very bad state. But guess what? We're only here for this. Okay? We're only here for this. I can't change. I can't affect all that other stuff going on. I can't. But I can definitely chime in on this. Because we're all kind of adjacent to this. We're all 6 degrees from each other from this. So some of us kind of have an interest in it. We're kind of vested to a certain degree, right? All right, but let's continue.
It's like me going to Russia and asking for fufu instead of eating borscht. If you're not ready to culturally assimilate.
Hey, listen, yeah, Russia out there putting them Africans on the front lines of that Ukrainian war, promising, hey, you fight for us, we'll get you squared away. And they ain't doing shit. They out there getting slaughtered on the front lines. Ain't never had no military training. Just give them an AK and a tactical vest and like, get your ass out there and go fight those drones. Nasty work. But once again, we only have power to affect each other. Nobody else.
Do not go. You got a healthy, functioning country in America. Stay right here. Leave them Africans alone, man. And I don't want you guys to take credit for what the Africans are building because that's what the next conversation is going to be. 20 years from now, when a lot of these countries have reached medium income status, because some of them are getting very close. These guys are gonna go in there and say, oh, we moved here and we helped the Africans build. No, we don't want that shit. We don't want that shit, man. So what she's saying is not wrong. You're just triggered by it because it's the truth. And she did it very respectfully. There's tons of videos of y'all in Africa complaining about Africa and packing up and leaving. Some of you don't complain until things don't go your way. Then you start to complain. So she's not lying. She's not lying. Some are living there and enjoying their retirement. Kudos to them. I got no problems with those folks. You're welcome. And if you give us constructive criticism of the things that we can do better and maybe help out with a few things, and you're part of the community and you're contributing to the African projects, I got no problems with those black folks. You're good to go. No issues whatsoever. It's these young cats who are mostly gender warriors who are now causing all kinds of problems for the uncle that used to be in the military in Alabama that just wants to retire in a place that has a lot of black people. Yeah, I always say there are very differences in black folk.
I don't think he's hiding. He's stated numerous times where he lives. I don't think he's hiding. So, I mean, to be fair, I don't think he's hiding. But once again, it didn't do Oshay any favors when he made those hours-long live streams of him going in on the people in his very inner circle, the people he had business dealings with, the people in his community. And no, it wasn't going to end well. Like, what did you expect was going to happen? Like, I'm not understanding. If I could ask Oshay, like, what did you think was going to happen when you ran off the rails, trying to go at everybody around you, when they control your abilities to move and access people and networks and resources? Like, how are you going to talk smack about these people that have direct access to what you're trying to get access to? Like, I don't think he thought this out. Right?
These young guys, the 40 and unders, a lot of them are a problem because they came from YouTube. All of them came from Kevin Samuels. And then they moved on through Oshay Duke Jackson, Charles Tyler, became Passport Bros. That's why they talk the same, they act the same, they do the same shit. Even when they're older, they're still doing the same shit. And they are almost, if they have kids, they're deadbeats, or they never get married, don't want to get married.
Is he lying?
They date casually, want to date multiple women. Sometimes they're dating 10, 15 women all over the globe. It's the same group of guys. They have no purpose. No reasoning skills whatsoever. Not even articulate enough. But no, you're not going to do it to this beautiful Ethiopian woman who is saying things the way it is.
Or its people didn't give you. And almost never about, maybe I came here with expectations that weren't realistic.
And in that particular video that she made, she used a screen grab or some B-roll of even one of my videos complaining about Africa. And while it is true that you should take some level of accountability for making your own mistakes when you move to a developing or third world country, the expectation problem comes from Africa itself. Every African country reaches out to its own diaspora.
Yes, Oshay, they reach out to their own diaspora, like me, like Kobe. Us, that's not you. They reach out to us. There's only one country on the books, Ghana, my Ghana, that did in 2019 what was called the Year of Return to engage with the black diaspora, not just black Americans, but also the Caribbean. Now, to your credit, they use a lot of black American influence in media and celebrity to drive the pool and drive the agenda.
Okay, now he's addressing what I said earlier. Okay, he admits that, hey, a lot of we influence everybody's culture. I'm glad he said that. Real quick, shout out to T Boogie for the 5. Thank you for the 5 on the Cash App, brethren. And let me see who else. OG, thank you for the 5. The chick on the screen, I'm going, man, we all, yeah. Oh shit, don't fall, god damn it. Girl, don't fall. I'm trying to save my fucking cat. She's falling and shit. Let's get back to it. Duchess is wilding out. This is her affection time.
They also did with Ghanaians in the U.S. like Bozema St. John, who had big influence in Silicon Valley. Okay? Well, 2019, Africa was still on that Pan-African time. Have you seen any African countries doing it now? Who has been crying for Ghanaian passports lately? It's your people. Although most Ghanaians oppose it. I oppose it. I don't believe we should be giving citizenship to people that don't speak the Ghanaian language. But do I have a say? No, my government does it anyway. Okay? And I know, according to data, only six months is the timeline for the average black American to stay in Ghana. Ghana, which is the jewel of this project. Most people don't stay longer than 6 months. It's surprising how long you stayed, but there's a lot that is chasing you away from America. So as for you, I think your damn self is going to remain there, right? That's not going to change. But nobody, no African wants you guys to come over there. Nobody. They want you to visit, spend some of your dollars, and get a falcon. That's it.
Is that true? Club, Soul, is that true? Y'all don't want us over there? Is that true? You just want our monies and you just want us to pump and dump and leave? Is that true? I'm asking for a friend. Is that true?
That is the truth. Now, if you find it like a place you can live, a place you can set up shop, you're welcome to it. That's no big deal. But don't make this look like this is what Oshay is doing. He's presenting it like we're begging them to come and develop us. That is a lie, and you know it. Museveni is not calling any diaspora to come back.
Okay, now, I will say that's what it felt like. I'll give him a point there. It did feel like come back home. Like, okay, come back home to do what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like, I get what he's saying. And it to me, it did feel like, yeah, come back home and whatever, and do what needs to be done. You know? I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Because a lot of Museveni's diaspora are dissidents. They hate the dude. So he's not going to call them to come back. Kagame is not calling his diaspora to come back. A lot of Kagame's diaspora are anti-Kagame. So these things don't apply to all Africa. It's mostly Ghana and Nigeria that wants to tap in his diaspora because there's just a lot of us that live overseas. But he lies. These videos never get fact-checked. And of course, damn audience, they'll believe it. Yeah, we're helping them. Oh, we're coming here to help build. They're inviting us to come help build. Oshay, nobody's inviting you. If you leave tomorrow, Africa will remain the same Africa you found it. Let's test it out. How about that? Come home next year. I'll give you 1 year. Come home next year. Let's see if anything is going to change in Uganda. Nothing. You know nothing is going to change. Only maybe 4 of your employees will lose their job. But YouTube is digital. You can put the videos up on Google Drive and they can work on it and send it back or even upload it. We all do YouTube videos, man. We know how this operation runs. You can run this digitally. Your editor lives in Russia. So yeah, you could do it from the US, from your mommy's house. There's no need for you to be there. Nobody's calling you to come and develop us. We don't want your development. If it comes with this pressure. Yours is too problematic. We don't want it.
For example, Tanzania reaches out to
its own diaspora. Okay, so how does that concern you? Are you Tanzanian? Is Oshay Tanzanian?
Diaspora to come back. And do many of them come back? Nigeria.
$2.
God damn it. Damn it. Lord have mercy.
More of us that return home than black Americans that move to Africa. There are more Africans that return home than black Americans who move to Africa. Some return and some don't. And some of the times, it depends on the program and who is asking.
Nigeria reaches out to its own diaspora. And do they come back? If Nigeria's own diaspora and Tanzania's own diaspora doesn't want to return, when every African country has a diaspora initiative, it only means one thing. It's a low trust ecosystem. That's what that means. And not only are black...
No, that's not what that means. And that's the biggest lie here. People don't just up and go and return just for the sake of return. If you don't have a plan that can sustain you, it doesn't matter where you move to. It's not going to work. Unless you're going there to be a YouTuber. What Oshay is trying to narrate is, oh, you know, the Nigerians are not coming back and we are coming back. So we are taking up something that they can't take up. Oshay, you're only able to do this because you make money from the US. Like, I can go to Ghana because I work remotely. Okay, I work remotely, I can go to Ghana. But my wife can't go because she has to work in office. So that has been my dynamics. It's not because I don't trust the systems in Ghana. I'll have the same actually I have a much bigger economic advantage to go into Ghana right now because my cost of living is going to be cut by 80%. For most Africans, they'll prefer to go home if they figure out the economics. Third world economics is hard, I admit that. But so is Oshay. Oshay has not figured it out either. That's why he doesn't make money in Uganda. He's a YouTuber. Okay? So if all the diaspora people are YouTubers with 100,000 channels, they'll make it, they'll all go back home. Everybody loves their home. It doesn't matter how bad it is. Everybody loves their home. Everybody loves their home.
Okay. Almost done with this. So you say once Oshay gets $2 to $3 million banked, I bet he come back to the States. He hasn't done it already? Like, he's been gone for how long? Like, you don't think he's already made that type of money already stashed away? I'm not trying to pocket watch, but I'm like, remember, he was bragging about making 30 grand a month. Okay, let's play some nigga math. Okay, so how many years ago was it that he bragged about making 30 grand a month? So let's play the pocket watch game, I guess, because I hear what you're saying, but let's delve into the. Oh shit! No wonder I'm so loud. I'm sorry. I see why I'm so loud now. Okay. So how long ago was it that he was bragging about making 30 grand a month? He said he was rich years ago, right? Because I remember every time you went at Oshay, the first thing he said was, I'm rich. And I'd be like, that's a lowbrow argument. So I said, you're nouveau rich, because people with money don't talk like that. You know, when you're clapping at somebody or roasting somebody, like, I got money. What does that mean? I got money too. What do you fucking do? Anywho, so let's say, how many years ago was that? 4 years ago? 4 years ago. 4 years ago? 4 years, that's 48 months. 48 months times 30 grand a month. Let's see here. Let me go to my calculator. Y'all can go to y'all calculator too. So 30 grand a month times, let's say 48 months. That's $1.4 million. So that means he had to stay there another year, another 2 years, another year and a half. So if he was making 30 grand a month 4 years ago, he's made since then would be $1.4 million. That's not counting what he owes in workers, expenses, services, payroll, insurance. You know what I'm saying? So he would have to stay at another year and some change to hit the 2 to 3 million mark. Okay. Let's continue.
So if there's an opportunity to return home and keep your economics, most of them will. The ones that are asking these questions that have issues with it, it's not because they don't trust the systems. It's because they don't have.
Oh, he's bragging about 50K? I remember him saying he was making 30K a month.
The means to keep their standard of living at parity with what they have overseas. Some of them will have to give up careers and jobs that they've built. You don't just come from Africa and you get put into a corporation in America. These people have built up skills to get into these corporations and these companies. Some of them have businesses, raise kids here. So it's not like, I pack my bag and leave situation. It takes a little bit of planning. And that's what this idiot has been sitting on. He never gets pushed back, and he uses that against that. Where is that same outrage for the European migrant that comes from London? There's a lot of Brits that live in LA. A lot of Brits live in LA. In Hollywood, there's a lot of Brits.
Oh, wait now, Nana. Hold up now. Now, Nana, goddamn it, hold up. Us black folk been pushing back against these black British actors for some years now. What I'm saying is the conversation hasn't spread to the white folk just yet, but it will eventually. It will eventually. Eventually, white folk will be like, why are all these British, Tom Holland, British, Andrew Garfield is a Brit, Thomas Hardy is British. At some point, white Americans would be like, why are all these British actors? It will be the same conversation we're having. We're just a years ahead. That's all. We've been pushing back on these British actors. Don't do that. No, goddamn it, don't do that now, brother. Now, come on, I was with you until now.
Don't spend money fixing.
Damn it, ads. Damn it, ads. Okay, let's go.
And nobody gives them any problems because they came from an advanced country, even though they came here for a much better opportunity. Some countries will always do better than others, right? And that's why he's here. And Oshay is there, obviously, for the sex, but also because it makes economic sense. There's no way he will subject himself to all this pushback. Look how long I've been pushing back on Oshay Duke Jackson.
Yeah.
And he's never returned. He will never return.
Yeah, he ain't never clapped back, return fire. He ain't never punched back. Nothing. Shit, hey, he don't mention Nana for nothing. Now you could say, well, that's pretty smart. Don't acknowledge him. I hear you. I listen, stay in the stoic frame, never acknowledge the people, live in their heads rent free. I'm with you. But eventually, I don't know. Maybe I'm built different. I'm going to say something at some point. I can only ignore you know, you're for so long. I'm going to give you the attention that you're looking for. But I'm different. I'm not Nana, or I'm not Oshay. Okay. But if I'm making 30, 40, 50 racks a month, a lot of shit I would let go. But then what he chooses to respond to makes no sense either. You understand? So for a guy that makes the money that Oshay makes a month, what he chooses to respond to doesn't make sense to me. It's like, why would you bother with this but not that? But hey, I'm not in his head.
I've done everything to Oshay. I've even threatened him. He still never returned. I threatened Oshay with juju. I said, I'm going to seek the strongest juju in Africa. And Oshay still won't return. Why won't he return home? Despite everything that we're putting at him. That because he will never return. He needs Africa. I agree with Oshay on this, Nana. I think the government of Ghana, Sierra Leone want to import a middle class that won't criticize them. These black Americans will become the Indians, Rhodesia. Okay, so you're looking at this in terms of, they're trying to import a middle class. I think that is part of the strategy because they think that these folks have some money to come in. But the target of the diaspora they're targeting is usually people that are much older that have some type of retirement income or close to retirement. These guys that are just walking around, that's not a middle class you can target because they don't know how to make money outside of the U.S. system. So a lot of them will run out of money. It feels like a fraudulent scheme to me that these African governments are running. If their target is Black America. If their target is Black America, it's a fraudulent scheme because most of them will not stay, right? So I don't know why they are still going out there and calling them to come when they don't know how to make money in Africa. They have to be able to make money in Africa unless they saved up a whole lot of money and they're going.
No, what your government is going to have to do is like our government here. Handouts, socialism. Now, if African countries were to operate somewhat like us here in the U.S. when it comes to immigrants and illegals and give out handouts or free social programs to kind of give them a footing, then we can have a conversation like, you know, bringing in an actual buffer class. But until those governments take a piece of what we do here, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Not to that degree to bring in a whole buffer class. It's never going to happen.
Going there to be business people, which means before you even did that, you should have some type of business experience in America running a business. Because if you don't have business experience, you're going to fail in Africa too. So I feel like either way, it's a loss for black folks to go over there because the systems are difficult. The infrastructure does not match what they're used to.
I'll say this. America should be just as difficult for foreigners as Africa is to foreigners. So you should have a bunch of immigrants. I'm leaving America because it's too hard and this and they don't help. That's how America should be for foreigners. Yeah, you should have scores of tens of thousands of videos of people. I tried to live in America and I just couldn't. You know? Yeah, that should be the same across the board if you're asking me, but it's not. And once again, if these African countries are really serious about bringing in an entire buffer class to help bump up the infrastructure, bring in economic shots in the arm, all that, you're going to have to take a piece of the American governmental system when it comes to socialist programs. You're going to have to institute socialist programs. There's no way around it. There is no way around it.
West. And also, you have to deal with, depending on the country, you have to deal with power outages, a few little things that are inconveniencing. So why they take up this challenge just to escape racism, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. I think either way it's a loss-loss situation. The only person that is staying there is Oshay Duke Jackson. And I think it's crazy. I've always thought it's crazy. Like, you know, sleeping with women is so important to him that he's willing to risk his life and his future. This dude doesn't even want to come home to see his mama.
Oh.
If you're struck.
Ooh, that's cold. That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. That's a cold bar, man. Listen, I just left from seeing my parents. I'm so grateful that I get to, you know, talk to my parents and see my parents and hug my parents. I'm so grateful. I don't take that for granted. All right, there it is. All right. There's Nana. Hey, Nana pretty much is like 80% spot on, 75% spot on. But yeah, man. Shit, man. What's it gonna take for We'll be watching from the clouds. We'll be watching from the clouds. Okay. Let me get to y'all's comments. Did I miss anything? Uh-oh. Junk Pile, sir, he said no big goals in Africa. That's a huge inconvenience. I'm not going there with you, sir. I'm not going there with you, sir, but welcome. Okay. That's why it's pretty shameful to be a bum here coming from another country. All right. I hear what y'all saying. Hey, listen, I don't disagree with anything you guys are saying. All I'm saying is this. We can only punch down on each other. That's it. That's all. I've been on for 2 hours. Man, am I going to turn this into a 3-hour show? Okay, I'm definitely going 3 hours. Okay, let me see. What other topics did I have? Okay, so that's the Escape from Uganda featuring Oshay. All right, y'all can leave now because that's all a lot of y'all really wanted to see is, me kind of make fun of the situation between Nana and Oshay. But, I mean, I get it. All right, let me go to F1. Now, everybody knows, it's no secret, I love F1. I'm a fan of F1. I'm a bigger fan of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton should have been the 8-time world champion by now, but there is collusion afoot. I believe that FIA and Ferrari are actively colluding to sabotage Lewis Hamilton. Like, it's pretty obvious to me at this point. So this is the F1 part of the show. If you're not a fan of F1, it's okay to leave. It's okay. I get it. I have different likes and tastes, as do you all. Okay? Let's go to Lewis Hamilton's fight against, is it even white supremacy at this point? Yeah, I guess it is. It would be white supremacy. Oh wait, I know what I wanted to show you guys. The trailer for Welcome to Derry Season 2. I knew I was waiting for something. Listen, we talk about great shows and, writing and direct. Just this type of shit I be on. Where's it at? Welcome to Derry Season 2. Listen, I'm here for it. Where's the trailer? Give me the trailer. Give me the brief trailer. That's not it. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh my God, what the fuck is on these hands? What's going on? Okay, here we go. Okay. This is the type of shit I'm in. Listen, a great show is a great show. The first season was phenomenal. Phenomenal first season. Crazy first season. You had the issues with the black soldiers. The one brother, they use him to find the different holocruxes that are keeping Pennywise bound to Derry in the forest. And then the black soldiers had their issues with the white. This is a phenomenal. Andy Muschietti, phenomenal. I don't blame him for the Flash. You blame James Gunn for interfering with the Flash, because Andy's version of the Flash was 10 times better than what we got. Okay, you blame James Gunn for that shit. But here's the teaser for Welcome to Derry, It Season 2. Okay, so they're going to do the backstory of, what was the gang, the name of the gang? They dug up their car, the Bradley gang, right? They're going to do the backstory to the Bradley gang, and I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, let's get to F1. My man Lewis Hamilton he's fighting an uphill battle. I don't think they're ever going to let him get the 8 titles. I just don't see him ever getting it. I just don't. I mean, it would take a literal miracle for him to get that 8th championship, because they really keep pushing Max Verstappen. I don't really care for Max. Max is an asshole. Max is a very dangerous driver. He's a great driver, but he's very dangerous. They're pushing Max so hard. They really want Max to catch Lewis. I don't think it's going to happen. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. This is the F1 part of the show. All right, let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's go here. The money, their yearly salaries. You ready? Okay, so let's go here. Pierre Gasly makes $12 million. Kimi Antonelli, he's a phenomenal driver. He's a great young driver. He makes $2 million for Mercedes. Where's the GOAT? Lewis Hamilton makes $60 million a year. Punk ass Charles Leclerc makes $34 million a year. Landis makes $30 million for McLaren. There's bitch ass Max Verstappen for Red Bull. He makes $70 million a year. Okay. All right. Listen, get your sons into go-karts so they can be F1 drivers. Forget baseball, forget football, forget basketball. Put them in a go-kart, man. Put them in an effing go-kart. Put them in effing go-karts. All right, let's get to it. Disgusting work from FIA. Disgusting work. Okay, where's my Lewis? Oh, my Lewis videos. Okay, here, let's go. It's a travesty. It's a travesty how they're doing them. It's disgusting work. Okay. Copy. What my second browser? See my nine bullshit. All right, second browser. Where you at? Okay. Let's go.
And today, Lewis catches Leclerc. He's on the better tire, he's quicker, and Ferrari somehow turns the easiest decision imaginable into a whole thing. Am I being too harsh here? You guys let me know, because I generally don't understand it. Lewis gets on the radio, I'm quicker than Charles, my tires are better, let me through. Okay, makes sense, swap them, deal with any of the repercussions later. Lewis is the Ferrari driver actually fighting for any semblance of a world title at this point. Charles is on a different strategy. You're losing time. Just move him. Mercedes did it today. Kimi caught George. They made the call. George moved over. Done. Ferrari, they wait 2 laps and lose several seconds. And then Lewis finally gets through and you can hear how mad he is. Great way of wasting time, guys. Good job, or something of that effect. And I do think Charles deserves some criticism here too. I'm not saying he refused the order because we don't know that, but come on. You know the championship situation, you know the race situation, you know that Lewis is quicker at the moment. Do you really need Ferrari strategists spending 2 laps figuring this out? Then later, Lewis is stuck out there asking, are you using me as a guinea pig or what? And after the race, he basically says this isn't how Mercedes operates. They make the call and they execute it.
The worst part of this race was they told Charles twice to come in to box. And he's like, for what? They told him 2 times to box. And he didn't do it. He did not do it.
And he's right. That's the part that, Ferrari should be worried about because Lewis knows what a championship winning operation looks like. And right now, he's basically telling Ferrari, this isn't it. Let me know what you guys think.
I hate that he left Mercedes for this slop. I'm so just disgusted for Lewis. It gets worse. Let me see, hold up. It gets worse. Okay, let's do this. Let me X out of this. Yeah, it gets worse, y'all. Like, at this point, it's active collusion. Like, I don't know how do you not see it at this point? Copy. Okay. Oh shit, my bad. Wait. Let me refresh. Boom.
For the first time, I think, ever, I heard him defy team orders and not move out the way for Lewis Hamilton. And Lewis is not happy with that. He reckons that cost him dearly on the podium because he couldn't get past it, lost them time.
Lewis had to sit for one extra lap behind his teammate, and there's no doubt it held him up. So the team asked Charles Leclerc to pit. It wasn't the optimum strategy for Charles, but it was for the team because Lewis was the man on the move, and he was the one that had a chance here. So they asked Charles to pit. It looked at least like he refused and went round for one more lap before eventually peeling in, and that meant that Lewis was just hampered by a small amount. It's difficult to know whether it really did make the difference.
Yeah, those seconds cost him a P3 position because he ended up finishing 4th because he was on Antonelli's ass. That cost him a podium. That cost him points.
But certainly Lewis will have that in his head now that it definitely did.
Wait, you think so? Okay, how? I mean, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to listen, but I'll say this: those last 2 years with Mercedes, they couldn't get the car right. Remember, they had the original plans for the car out of so when they banned that W221 motor car, right? And they had to redesign a whole. Remember, because they other companies were like, "Hey, can we get the specs of your design and copy?" And FIA said can't use none of that shit, right? So they had to go back and build a whole new car, and it takes about 2 to 3 years to fine tune that shit. And I think that's partially what happened. Those last 2 years with Mercedes, a lot of car issues. It wasn't getting it right. I think Hamilton got frustrated, and I think he thought they should have got it quicker, right? Up to spec more without costing so much time, right? And I think he made a rash judgment to leave Mercedes because Toto begged him, said, "Hey, listen, we're gonna get it right. Like, you got 7 championships under this guy. Why would he not want to?" I think Toto more than anybody wants to see Hamilton break the record for 8. They would have had 8 with that W221 car they had that was banned because it was like a 1/4 inch too low, the skids, right? So I just think Lewis was not patient enough, or his patience had run out with that particular car that they were using for those last 2 years of his contract. I think he just stuck around for one more year. They would have got it right, man, and we're not having these issues. And I get it; it's Ferrari, it's history. It's Ferrari is a goddamn institution. What driver doesn't want to drive for Scuderia? I get it, but now it's like in hindsight, shit, man, you would have been better off staying with Mercedes. But let's go.
They'll pick it apart, Ferrari, I'm sure, but, those little things get into a driver's head, and Lewis will now be thinking, if only he'd done what he was told, maybe I'd have had a podium here.
Charles Leclerc for the...
Yeah. I definitely... This, to me, speaks collusion. And I agree. I just think he wasn't patient enough. He should have gave it one more year, and they would have had that shit knocked out. I hate seeing this for them. This ain't the way to this ain't it, man. This ain't it. It's not it. This ain't the way. This is not cool. But Lewis has been fighting this battle against this institution ever since he was a kid. So this is not nothing new to him. It's new to a lot of people that are not aware of how, this sporting industry is. None of us, other people, are not surprised. So let me see.
Looking at Charles. Tires are better.
He is right. I think we should get him out the way. Please.
Charles Fox.
Okay, that's fine too.
Now you heard him say box, and he was like, "For what? Like I'm good."
Of course. Okay, so then we're gonna try to box him to make it not.
The headache of having 2 drivers together and
Bro.
We're just losing time.
Bro, we are losing time, bro. Come on, bro. We're losing so much time. Come on, bro. Ferrari, man, man, y'all knew he was catching. Why didn't y'all already know what y'all wanted to do before? Why are we just now thinking about it? Like, look at it. Look at him. He's sniffing his ass. The fumes are profusely building up on his front wing. Like, what are we doing? Lewis didn't pass him. They're teammates. Okay, they're boxing. Please box him. Please, for the love of God.
Great way of wasting time, guys.
Yeah, they wasted the fuck out of some time, bro. Lewis's pace is so much better than Lando's. Oh my man, I'm low-key pissed. Bro, we should be like 8 seconds behind Lando. I'm saying you can see Lewis is hawking him down. Why are y'all being proactive instead of reactive?
In the race.
What's this?
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. They do not want this man to be statistically, he's better than Schumacher. But Lewis winning 8 titles would definitely, without a question, make him better than Schumacher. Because they're both tied for 7. They're both tied for 7. And they're not going to let it happen, man. They're not going to let it happen. It's going to take a miracle for him to get that 8th championship. And I just don't think they want to see it happen. A black man? Come on, man. We break everybody's records in every damn near in everybody's sports. They don't want to see this happen to F1. You know, we don't already ruin golf, you know, with Tiger and, you know, the Serena sisters for tennis, you know. Like, I think they're just tired of seeing a black domination. It's like, what sport can we play that they can't dominate in?
The fuck is going on at Ferrari?
I mean, you pay Lewis Hamilton a bajillion dollars to come there. He's on much fresher tires. Leclerc's on old-ass tires. And they're on different strategies. They could invert it later.
It was a mess. And, you know, what you really got a sense of is the distrust that Lewis has of Ferrari.
He very rarely loses his temper.
That's what Coulthard was like. I haven't seen Lewis Hamilton this angry on the radio maybe ever.
He wasn't this angry after 2021.
Dude.
He wasn't angry. He was just like, shocked.
Yeah, he was trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube. This time he's like, fucking thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. Good job, everyone. Then they say to him, we're thinking of putting you on the mediums. What do you think? And he's like, I don't know. The medium's good. And they're like, we don't know. And he's like, okay, well, you guys have all the data, so fucking let me know. How am I supposed to know? Ferrari's... they're just such a joke, dude.
Now, once again,
the
you cannot.
Fuck is going?
You're gonna have a hard time convincing me that Ferrari's not in on the collusion with FIA. I'll never not see it that way. I'll never not see it that way. Oh, I hate this for him. I hate this for him. I truly, truly hate this for him. Okay. Do I need to do any more? Y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Let's go here. Let's go back to Raekwon and kicking his back in. I didn't know this. Okay, so to be fair, hold up. To be fair, Raekwon, I remember he was married to his sister for a very long time. And they got divorced. And then his new wife, because people kept saying his new wife was white. And I was like, she don't look white. She looks like a white passing Latina. But she doesn't look white, like European white. So let's go here. Okay. Wait. Okay. Let me turn this down. I want to hit the music. Okay, this was his wife. This was in 2023. He got remarried. Because remember, he was with the sister for a very, very long time. Okay, so this is his, I would assume, white passing Latina wife. So that's her. Not her, but this is her, right? Yeah, that's her. There she is. She's the bride. Okay, that's her. I mean, that's her. Okay. I mean, I get it, man. I get it. Okay. Sure, bro. Yeah, she might be Puerto Rican or Dominican. I don't see white, but I definitely see white. You see her wedding party, she's white. She's not white. I don't think she's white. I just think she's white passing. Hey, that's what he. Hey, let me go find his old wife. Let's go find his old wife. She was with him for a minute, y'all. Raekwon, first wife. Let's go find his first wife. Let's see. Nope, it's just got his the white passing Latina. Yeah, it's just got the white passing Latina. But he was married to his first wife for a very, very, very long time. I mean, they were together for some years, y'all. Okay, let's do this. Let's look at what we get for divorce. Nope, get off the nope. Let's see. Nope. Nope. It's not giving us. I can't find his first wife. Okay. All right. I mean, it'll show up at some point, I suppose. All right. Let's continue. What else did I say? So we did Roadhouse. We did that. So now it's just gonna be random topics before I get up out of here. 3 hours is my max. I'm gonna do 3 hours. Oh, let's go here. All right, all my music heads. Copy. All my music buffs. All my producers, engineers. This one's for y'all.
Straight into the Avalon. At a certain point, I got jealous because Stu got a 251, so I went out and bought a 251. I run that either into an API or a Neve 1073 into a CO1B a lot of times, but also I'll use the Avalon compressor just by itself. I produce in Ableton, but I record and mix in Pro Tools. Most of the time, it's a Pro Q 1176 Blue Stripe most of the time. Ultiverb is everything. I live and die by Ultiverb. A recreation of the PZM 42.
Vocal channel. Okay, if you understood all that, you're a music producer or an engineer. Okay. Somebody said Angie Nixon. Oh yeah. Hey, listen, the Democrats are transforming right before our very eyes. They are transforming into progressives. They are leading the way. This is going to be the new Democratic Party. Progressive. Pay attention, y'all.
The only people that I'm beholden to are hardworking, everyday folks. I am someone who prides myself on being unbought and unbossed. Also, I am a mother of 5. Me and my husband have a blended family. I was a single mom for 12 years, and I understand how tough it is as it relates to childcare, right? I have a 5-year-old right now, and some parents are paying $800 to $2,400 a month simply to try to send their children to a childcare facility. And so I support universal child care. I know that for every dollar we put into child care, we get $3 back in the economy because that allows parents to be able to work. That also allows our children to be diverted from the school to prison pipeline. I know there's a rumor going around saying that I want to abolish prisons. I don't. I want to abolish for-profit prisons. There's also a rumor going around saying that I want to defund the police. I don't want to defund the police. I want to defund flock cameras so that bad cops don't have the ability to stalk their ex-girlfriends or their ex-boyfriends. I want to make sure that we have a justice system that works for.
This is your new Democratic Party, progressive. They're coming. Mamdani, whether you want to admit it or not, is a progressive. Angie Nixon's progressive. El Saeed out of, I believe, Michigan, is a progressive. So they're transforming. Listen, by the time 2028 comes around, I'm not talking about the primaries. They're good for the primaries, but by the time 2028 comes around, it's going to be a new looking Democratic Party. They're going to be mainly progressive, or that's going to be the new wave going forward. What are you doing? Really? Let me do my. Okay, you got to go. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Get out of here. All right. My bad. Mike, check my man. What's happening? Thank you for the 5. I'm late, but that African booty hit different. Oshay looked like a fish. What the fuck? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Let's continue.
For everyone, not just for the billionaires and co-conspirators of Jeffrey Epstein, who
she's talking that talk. She's talking that talk. That's what white people want to hear. That's what white voters want to hear. They want to hear, hey, we're gonna finish the Epstein job. They want to hear that. They're never gonna let that go. They're never gonna let that go. Okay, they want to see that thing to the end.
Are treated more fairly than a single mom who got caught stealing formula to make sure that her child had food. And so these are things that need to really be worked on. We need to make sure that hardworking everyday people get to shape what their communities look like and what their economies look like.
Listen, y'all, pay attention. Pay attention. She's not going anywhere.
Never, and I mean never.
She's not going anywhere. Okay, this is your new Democratic Party.
For the Senate race in Florida, with Democratic Socialist candidate Angie Nixon pulling off a major upset in her primary as she now faces incumbent Senator Ashley Moody in a state that's been trending increasingly red. Angie Nixon today also securing a notable endorsement from progressive Senator Bernie Sanders as she...
Okay, I disagree. Give me somebody. Okay, give me your thoughts. Because I don't see anybody outside of Newsom. Once again, if I had my way, if I could snap my fingers, it would be Newsom and J.B. Pritzker on the ticket. And they would demolish anybody you put in front of them. But who other than Newsom? Let's continue. I'm willing to hear your case. But if I could snap my fingers, it would be Newsom and Pritzker.
Pivots to the general election matchup. And joining me now is Florida's Democratic candidate for Senate, State Representative Angie Nixon. Thank you so much for joining me, and congratulations on your primary win.
Thank you for having me.
So let's dive in. Florida, which has been trending increasingly red, as you know, in the last several elections. President Trump won 3 times. Why do you think this state is now ready to vote for a Democratic Socialist in the Senate?
So thank you for having me. And I want to be clear, the state is not red. The state has just not been invested in by Democrats. And so now I am super excited because I am a union organizer, a community organizer, and we know what it takes to win across the state is to actually go and talk to voters and let them know that we deserve better. When we're talking about the issues that Floridians are facing and that Americans are facing in this country, it's all the same across the board when it comes to Republicans, Democrats, independents, any label, right? Folks are fed up with the current status quo and the fact that people like unelected Ashley Moody and Donald Trump are only looking out for their campaign donors and their billionaire and ultra wealthy millionaire friends and family. They want some relief. I am running as a Democrat. I happen to also be a member of DSA, a member of the Working Families Party, a member of the NAACP, a member of countless organizations that want to ensure that we have access to quality health care. And we also want to...
Okay, that's funny because my wife said Asif. I just don't see it. I don't think Asif has the personality or the charisma to rally everybody around him. Newsom has that in spades. That's where I disagree. Asif, they're like, Asif who? He's not that guy. I just don't think he's that guy. Like, no. I don't see it, bruh. I don't see it. I'm still hedging my bet that it's going to be Newsom because, like I said, he's the only political rock star the Democrats have right now. But shout out to Angie Nixon. Shout out to Angie Nixon. This is where it's going. This is where it's going. All right. You think Asif has a better shot than Newsom? Wow. Okay. I mean, we gonna see. He's gonna see. It should make for a good race. It should make for a very good race. Okay. Okay, let's go here. Okay, yeah, white people doing white people shit. This is the most white people. This here. Pay attention to why F1 is the way it is and will be continue to be ran the way it is. Okay, let's go here.
By LVMH. So whilst Kimi Antonelli may own the track right now, Bernard Arnault owns everything around it. Back in 2024, LVMH signed a deal with Formula One's owner, Liberty Media, for a 10-year partnership at a rumoured price in excess of $1.5 billion. For most brands, that's untouchable. But when you own 75 iconic luxury brands, You can spread that bet like nobody else. Take Monaco, the crown jewel of the calendar. LVMH did not miss a beat. Louis Vuitton all over the track, and the trophy in a bespoke trunk. Moet and Chandon sprayed by the winners on the podium. Tag Heuer keeping official time with a yacht in the harbour for good measure. And for the corporate guest, they're on board the Orient Express Corinthian, operated by Belmont Hotels and owned by guess who? LVMH. But here is where it starts to get ridiculous. Whispering Angel gets made the official rosé. Hennessy gets made the official cognac and installs a groundbreaking activation at the Chinese Grand Prix. Belvedere gets named official vodka and launches a limited edition Las Vegas bottle. Volcan, official tequila, same treatment. Glenmorangie, official whiskey, gets launched by Harrison Ford with one word: nice. And for anyone not drinking, French Bloom is the official non-alcoholic fizz. Tiffany goes on to make the Miami Grand Prix trophy. They dressed Alpine through Berluti, going down to the details with a leather steering wheel case. Not forgetting their French roots, they name Pierre Gasly as one of the faces of Givenchy. And then they go all out with Lewis Hamilton, naming him a global brand ambassador for Dior and Rimowa. And the luxury doesn't stop there. They quickly went from trackside to airside. Qatar Holdings has long held a 1% stake in LVMH. So what do? Qatar Duty Free co-hosts the Louis Vuitton Lounge at a Grand Prix. LVMH didn't just sponsor races, they renamed them. The Louis Vuitton Grand Prix de Monaco, the Moet and Chandon Belgian Grand Prix, and the Tag Heuer Spanish Grand Prix. Added up, and LVMH has activated 15 brands in one deal, not just the 3 that make it to the headlines. This isn't sponsorship anymore. This is a takeover. Antonelli may win on Sunday.
Oh my God. And you got and you got motherfuckers talking about trying to bridge the wealth gap. Like what? Why are you bridging the wealth gap? Oh my God.
But the Arnauds, they win Monday to Saturday.
Yeah, please keep making your content about bridging the wealth gap. Yeah, great. Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck with the whole wealth gap thing. Good luck with that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Copy. What is this? What link is this? Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go here.
$50 bills. How much money do you have?
If you give me $150 bills.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of $50 bills.
Wait, the question is, if I give you $150 bills, how much money do you have? Okay, not a very complicated math question. Okay, once again, if I give you $150 bills, how much money do you have?
50 times 100. That's 50 times 100. So I got it.
Okay.
Zero. 5. Okay, 5. And then 5 times 0, that's 0. 5. So I got 500 plus 500. That's 1,000.
Fun answer?
See, when he say that, you wrong.
No, I'm just asking. I gonna make me confident.
I think that's not it. No, I'm wrong. Hold on, give me 1 second. Wait, one more time. 50? Wait, hold on. Okay, 150.
Okay.
Multiplication. Okay, 0.
Okay.
0. Okay, and then 1. Okay, 1. And then 0. No, 5 times 0. 0. 5 times 0. 0. 5 times 1. 5. Okay. 600.
She said, if you give her $150 bills, she comes up with $600. Let's continue.
Fun answer?
Yes.
600?
Wait.
No,
yes.
no.
Wait, hold on. No, yes. It's 600.
Okay.
It's 600.
Okay. I'm gonna go with you. I trust her.
I think. Hold on.
If I have
Because I'm still doing the math.
$150 bill.
Yes, cute but dumb. I agree.
Okay, you know how you do. You write it out. That's what I just.
Are you trying to leave a house to this young lady? Are you trying to leave property to this young lady? Are you trying to leave a business to this young lady? Are you willing to invest into her college career in hopes that she may understand and learn to be able to take over your house, your business? Yes, no? Are you willing to invest in this young lady? Do you think she has time to turn it around? And do you think she'll be somebody special that'll move the needle? Yes or no? I'm just asking questions, man. Yeah, what? You believe? Oh, no. So we're not doing... Oh, no. Oh, I thought, how's the song go? Y'all know the song. How does the goddamn song? Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us all how it used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least just take my dignity. No? You said 95 Jetta. What? I'm sorry. Papa sorry. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, huh? Tough crowd.
And then, okay. 0, okay. 50. No, I'm wrong. Hold on. No, I'm right. I'm right.
5 times. Wait, I think it's
600. I think.
You think it's 600?
Hold on.
Look, she got typing this long ass password. Cause if I have $150 bill.
No, I was right in my mind. Damn, I ain't want to say it on camera though.
5,000.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is 5,000.
Financial?
Yeah.
If I
Chow. Hey, wait, ain't nothing wrong with the 95 Jetta. Wait. What's wrong with the 95 Jetta? Hold up. Let's take a look, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with the 95 Jetta. What are we talking about? Hold on, 95 Jetta. What are we talking about? Wait, sis. Wait. What the shit? Yeah, this is the dope dealer's car. Yeah, this is what the dope dealers roll. What, this ain't nothing wrong with the 95 Jetta? Okay. Hey. Okay. So y'all not gonna help the youth, huh? Y'all not gonna help me help the youth? Cause I'm on the front lines. I need y'all help. I can't do this by myself. Y'all. I'm on the front lines with the. So yeah, we're not gonna do this. Not make condition. I'm done with you. I'm done with you right now. Can't take y'all nowhere. Let's go here. Now this is some white people shit right here. This is the most white people thing I've seen all day. Look at this shit here. Do you see this? Matter of fact, Margaret Qualley. Let's do this. Margaret Qualley Chanel shoes. Y'all see this shit? This is the most white people thing I've seen in a very long time. Look at this dumbass shit here, y'all. Ah, God damn it. Hold on. Look at this here. Do y'all see this? I don't think y'all understand. Oh shit, y'all can't even see it. My bad. Hold up. This is the most white people thing I've seen. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to show y'all everything that's wrong with this.
Margaret Qualley truly bared her soul on the red carpet recently. She arrived at the premiere of The Dog Stars in a pair of Chanel's sandalless sandals.
Sandalless sandals.
You can see them on your screen. Those shoes are all heels, no sole, with little ties to keep them attached to your foot.
What?
I don't.
Now, let me just say this. First things first. This just goes to show how little these people think about normies. Okay, the fact that you're gonna have a bunch of women actually go out and buy this shit. Idiocracy was just a documentary. Yes. Now that's the first thing wrong. The second thing wrong is her feet to me are ugly. Okay, her feet to me are ugly. Now if she had some nice looking feet, I'm willing to let this go.
Oh no! Chanel dropped the bare.
Her toes to me are jacked. I'm good. Even though they're painted and still the shape of her toes, the baby toes on the side is looking at me. I don't want to look at you. You should be looking straight up. She's got nasty looking feet. Her feet, the shape of her feet, her toes, is not good to me. This is a turnoff to me. Now, if she had better looking feet and these dumbass sandalless shoes, I'm willing to entertain the argument. But since you give me a woman with jacked up feet, I cannot entertain this argument. Okay, let's go.
Foot sandals back in May, and this is the first time we've seen a celeb wear them on the red carpet since.
Look at the shape of her toes, y'all. Oh, God, no. No. Maybe if they had somebody, a better looking foot model for these shoes, but she is not. Her feet are horrendous. Look at all the toes. They're just going every which way. Oh, no, sis, no.
Why? I saw this over the weekend on social media, and I literally looked at my fiance. I'm like, what is this? So then we looked at the prices. They're between $1,300 to $3,000.
And guess what? Black women will buy this. Black women will buy these. Black women will buy these. I guarantee, give it another 3 or 4 months before we see black female influencers wearing these shoes. Give it 3 months. Right before it gets cold outside. What? I told you, get off the keyboard.
I'm like, what is this? So then we looked at the prices. They're between $1,300 to $3,000.
Oh my God! I knew you were going to say that.
Isn't it insane?
Why on earth?
I don't know.
It defeats the purpose of wearing a shoe to protect your foot.
There is a picture that shows her, like the bottom of her feet. They were dirty.
Ew,
they were dirty.
So gross.
Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish. That's why all the women in his movies have dirty feet. He's into dirty feet. Listen, I don't want to get into fetishes and kinks, but if you don't know, you just don't know. Okay, there's a huge underground fetish market for dirty feet. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, I know Quentin Tarantino is like going ape shit over these shoes.
On the red carpet at like your movie premiere, why would you do that?
Can we also talk about arch support, folks?
You're such a dad.
You can't get orthotics into those babies at all.
You're such a dad. That's amazing.
But your back's gonna be.
Child. Listen.
You need to be having better.
This is gonna sell. I guarantee these shoes are gonna move units. I guarantee it.
Steps, even Louis Vuitton makes mistakes, and in this case, perhaps it was Chanel. Or at least that's what some fans are debating online after Margaret Qualley's latest red carpet look literally gave new meaning to the phrase, "Who let the dogs out?" Margaret stepping out for the London premiere of her latest film, fittingly titled The Dog Stars, August 20th, donning a gorgeous black fringe Chanel dress, designed by Matou Blazy, and, well, what appeared to be half a shoe. The 31-year-old wearing Chanel's barefoot sandals from the Cruise 2027 collection, featuring just a leather heel cap and
Look at her toes. No. And she has flat feet. So I don't see no arches in her joints, which is why she's able to wear these shoes. She has no arches. She's flat-footed. She is flat-footed. But once again, I think this shit will sell. And I think black female influencers will be the first ones to wear these.
Chanel logo and straps, with Margaret painting her exposed toes black to match. The funky footwear first debuting on the runway in France this April, with Margaret hitting the carpet alongside co-stars Jacob Elordi, Josh Brolin, and Guy Pearce. But what do fans think? One Instagram user commenting, "I can't believe someone actually wore these Chanel shoes," while another wondered, but what if she has to use a public restroom?
Ooh.
Others were more on board, with one simply calling the look beautiful, while another joked, "Good, shoes are overpriced." And if you're looking to get your feet into a pair, that may be easier said than done. The shoes were never made available on Chanel's website and appear to be reserved for select VIPs and top clients, like Margaret, who is a longtime Chanel ambassador, has walked in the fashion house's shows, and even wore Chanel at her 2023 wedding to Jack Antonoff, from whom she separated in July. The Dog Stars hits theaters August 28th.
Okay. That's the most white people thing I could find today. Child. That's some white people shit for sure. For sure. Okay. You know what? I got some pitbull slander. I got pitbull slander. Okay. Hold up. Now, guess what country this is from. Okay? Take a wild guess where this pitbull slander is coming from. Guess which country. Take a wild guess. You'll never guess. You'll never guess what country this pitbull slander is coming from. You'll never guess. You'll never guess. I'll give y'all a minute to make y'all's guesses where this is coming from. Which country this is coming from. India. No. But nice try. Nice try. He wasn't complaining about, sir, that was Margot Robbie, not Margaret Qualley. But you tried it though. Nice try. Moving on. Russia, no. Saudi Arabia, no. Brazil, no. 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 You ready? Are you ready? Africa, close. Close. South Africa. Y'all see this shit? Y'all see this?
Exay, you can't laugh, Exay. Why are you laughing? Exay, is it
This is not
pulling
funny.
him down or is it pulling
Oh, it won't let me do it.
his pants?
Yeah, this is not funny at all.
Hey, these dogs are keeping this guy busy, Exay. Go, go, go. Yes, yes. Yarr! Who's the owner of that dog? Why are people not helping, Exay? Help, man! Fighting, boy. Yes, yes. Boy, these guys are beating them, they're running away. I don't understand. Look, people are busy. Oh, boy. What the fuck? People are busy watching instead of helping.
Okay, sir, why aren't you helping? You commentating. Why aren't you jumping your ass out there to take on some pit bulls? Yes, that's the cameraman.
Chasing the rest, man.
This is terrible. This is terrible, man.
Come close, Awaba.
That's why you keep a blade on you so you can gut these some bitches right in the stomach. So you can hear them squeal. Hey, let me tell y'all what happened last week. So there's this little chihuahua on a leash. It belongs to somebody, but they like to let their chihuahuas run loose. So last week, this little chihuahua was in my front yard. And I said, oh, someone's chihuahua got loose, right? I said, well, you know what? Let's do a quick target practice. So I ran and grabbed, Black Noir, and that stinking ass dog was about to take a shit in my front yard, and I lined that sight up. I said, not today, buddy, and I took a shot. And all I heard was squealing all the way down the street. Yeah, all I heard was squealing down the street. I said, yeah, I bet you won't come back over here again. I'll be waiting. Me and Black Noir will be waiting for you. Let's continue.
Hey, Baba, go close and help this guy.
There's the security is coming.
Why is the security running? Hey, Baba, the security guy is not helping.
There you go. Go to work.
Hey.
There you go. He got you. That's a shovel.
Hey.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have the dog.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey. Hey.
There you go. Fight back, goddammit, y'all.
Well,
Fight
I
back.
don't know.
Excellent.
Fight back, goddammit. Oh, now they chasing after people. See?
It's about to be busy there.
Now I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, Slide, it's the owner. I know it's always the owner, never the fucking stinking ass breed of the dog. That's why you keep a blade on you. Okay? Keep something on you, get the pokey. All right? Let's let little intestines spill out. Yeah, but like, yeah, try to put your intestines back into your stomach, pal. Hey, all right. Couple more and I'm out of here. Couple more and then we're gonna get up out of here. What is this? Copy. Let's go here. What is this? Oh, okay. Now take everything I'm presenting with a grain of sea salt. Okay? Just take everything I present with a grain of sea salt. All right, let's go.
Why are Colombians saying no to black Americans? Now, technically, that's not what they're saying. But if we look at the total denials or inadmissions to Colombia, the vast majority of them are American, and the vast majority of those Americans are black. Clearly, if you see it from my black brother's points of view, this is totally a double standard. What's totally legal here in Colombia that every other Colombian man is partaking in, they're coming to enjoy those same activities and being denied and being criminalized almost, right? Being sent right back home. Imagine you're a passport bro. You came here, you have your 2 weeks worth of vacation or 1 week worth of vacation. You plan it all out and you come. You paid for everything. You come, you land at the airport, and you're sent right back on the next flight. Now, that's a horrible place to be. But now let's take a look at the other side of the fence. If you're at the other side of the fence and you are the city of Medellin, we don't want this image to be portrayed. We want people to come to our city who want to enjoy their food, their culture, and the city itself. The image that they have of Medellin is being tarnished by these passport bros, and they're sick of it. They're trying to push that out. If you're a third party like me, you can see that either side has its valid points. What do you think? Who do you think's right in this matter? Write down your comments below.
Okay. Hey. He's ground zero. He's down there. I don't know what you want me to. I can't dispute what he's saying. He's down there. I'm just presenting information. He's down there. He's in the trenches. So I can't say nothing. Okay? I can't say nothing. Oh, let's go here. Colorado football team. Remember y'all was giving me hell about Colorado's football team? I remember it. A lot of y'all gave me a lot of hell for saying that one season they had was a fluke. And they haven't done shit since then. Interesting. So let's go here. Let's go here. So Colorado's strength and conditioning program remains under a massive microscope as critics continue to question their development in the trenches. The narrative that the Buffaloes lack the required size and raw physicality to hold up against heavy-hitting fronts hasn't gone away. Every workout clip and sideline view gets dissected online by skeptics, doubting if the weight room program is translating to real power on Saturdays. Until both lines consistently hold their ground and dominate at the point of attack, questions about their physical preparation will only get louder. Flashy skill players can only carry an offense so far when games are ultimately decided by stamina and brute strength in the fourth quarter. It is officially put up or shut up time in the Boulder to prove this roster has built the muscle needed for high-level football. Yeah, huh. Oh, damn it. That's okay. That's okay. I got it. I got you. We're going to do it here. Oh, nope. We're going to do it here. This is their strength and conditioning coach, this woman here. Okay? She's their coach.
Trophies are earned in practice, and you are just collecting what you are owed on game day. You guys all have one of the most known logos in college football.
One of the most known logos in college football. Since when? Since when? I don't see none of you primetime fans rocking Colorado Buffaloes gear. I haven't seen no primetime fans, no Shador fans, no Travis fans, Shiloh fans. I've never seen y'all rock no goddamn Colorado gear. But let's continue.
Be proud of that, because I sure as hell am.
Lord have mercy.
I'll tell you what, when I go home, and keep in mind, fellas, my family's from Canada.
No. You gotta go, bitch. Bitch, you gotta go. Canada, we're from Canada, eh?
I know who you guys are. And football ain't like that in Canada. But they know who you are.
Bitch, what?
And when I talk about y'all, damn, I talk about y'all with great pride, because guess what? I don't do this for the love of the game. I do this for the love of y'all.
Bitch, what?
And I do this because I want to see y'all be successful on that field.
Y'all.
Like Coach Mo said, like, it's not just about you. Every time you step on the field, like, someone else is in.
Smallest Division I program in history. These boys, yeah, they look no bigger than me.
And keep in mind, fellas, my family's from Canada.
Oh, okay. So she catching grief. Matter of fact, somebody said, let's look up this schedule. Okay, I got you. 2020. Why y'all? No, remember, y'all was giving me hell a couple years back. Y'all called me a hater, and I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Okay. All right. I hear you. No football. Wait, y'all talk a whole bunch of smack to me. I remember. I was there. So first game is against Georgia Tech, Weber State, Northwestern, Baylor, Texas Tech, Utah, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, Arizona State, Houston, Cincinnati, UCF. So let me go out on a limb and make a prediction real quick. They're gonna lose to Georgia Tech. They might beat Weber State. That's 1-1. They're gonna lose to Northwestern. They're gonna lose to Baylor. So I got them at so far 1-3. 1-3. They're gonna lose to Texas Tech 1-4. They're gonna lose to Utah 1-5. Oklahoma State 1-6. Kansas State 1-7. Arizona State 1-8. They're gonna lose to Houston 1-9. Cincinnati, they're gonna lose 1-10. UCF, I got them going 1-11. I got yeah. That's why I said 1-11. 1-11. Okay, 1-11. I got them. I got them going 1-11 this year. But don't worry, we'll do a Colorado football watch. I'm okay with that. But remember, some of y'all gave me hell for saying what I said about Colorado and its coach and its head coach. He's not a PWI level coach. He's not. Never was. They had one fluke ass year. Okay. All right. Okay. 1-11. That's my prediction. Okay, last couple of clips and I'm out of here. Oh, let's see. What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. What is that? Let me see. I'm gonna check comments. Okay, no, that's Texas Roadhouse. All right, been there. All right, we already covered that. Let's go. What is this? Let's go here. Oh, the Enes Kanter thing. Let's do that. Wow, the whole Enes Kanter WNBA thing, it's really sad because these black women don't even understand that they're political pawns. These black WNBA players don't understand that they are political pawns, right? Oh, this is funny. Wait. What is this? Who did this? Hey, who watched Lanterns episode 2? Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? I hate y'all. I hate y'all right now. Who did this shit? Oh my God. Why are we doing this? Why are you like this, black people? I know black people did this. Why are you like this? If you watched episode 2 of the Lanterns, you know he had the bird construct damn near the entire episode. And John was like, yo, what about the bird? Because he's able to hold the construct without the ring. Right? You lose how powerful his willpower is. He's like, oh, this bird? It's nothing. So this is what it was in reference to. If you had seen episode 2 of Lanterns, you understand why the bird thing. You just gotta, man, it's funny as hell. This ain't nothing but our people, y'all. This ain't nothing but our people. I swear. This is our people. Oh my God, I'm done. Okay. Enes Kanter is just showing the hypocrisy. And listen, these black women don't even realize that they're political pawns. They're signed to an organization that views them as political pawns. Why are you upset, ma'am?
Basketball game.
What are you upset about?
Chicago staying in it. Natasha Cloud. And right.
Does she not understand there's levels to this? So you mad at him because he's revealing the hypocrisy of it all. That they look at your gender as a joke. Okay.
Right before the break, this was the scene inside Wintrust Arena.
Do you see the wingspan on this man? I was hoping they let him play. Do you see the wingspan on this man? I was hoping they let him play. He's been ruled ineligible for the WNBA. But this black woman doesn't understand that this is all a joke, and you're the butt of the joke.
After Natasha Cloud got that
This
bucket,
is sad.
she wanted her voice heard.
What you mad about?
We have talked about the conversations surrounding the W.
What is look, woman now? What are you mad about?
In the building today, and he is voiced.
The white woman laughing. Watch this. Watch what Caitlin Clark. She's laughing because she understands. She gets it. Even she's laughing like she gets it. Like, y'all stupid. He's trolling you guys.
Voicing her opinion as well.
Bitch, you mad for what? So I wanted to see his shirt. Enes Kanter's shirt. Like, what you mad about? This is the shirt he wore. It says, that's what it said. Woman, noun, adult, human, female. That's what homegirl got mad about because of this shirt. She said, hold me back, y'all gonna do not. I thought she was a professional athlete. They make fun about your mama, your kids. They call you a bum. They call you the N-word. You're supposed to block all that shit out. You're a professional athlete. Yes, wholly insufferable. You're mad about this? You're mad about this. Okay. And that's the finishing salvo. Perfect way to wrap it up. This is sad. Black women always on the front lines for the wrong causes. or just on the front line, just sit your ass down. There's nothing to be mad about. You're mad at the wrong things, per usual. Per usual. Per usual. Insane. Okay. Last clip and I'm out. Like, for real, for real. Like, I'm going to get out of here. Like, for real. For real. Let's go here. Let's go here. What is this? What is this? This might be good. Oh, yes. Let's do this. The Jerry Buss, or the Buss family civil war. The Buss family civil war. Now, there's two sides to this story. It depends on who you believe. Do you believe Jeannie Buss, the one that tried to keep everything in the family? Now, if white folk can't keep their generational wealth together, what chance do black folks have? So now, when you sell your mama's house, your grandmama's house, we shouldn't be surprised, because if the white folk can't keep their shit, let's just go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
It's about generational wealth. But what's happening with the Buss family and the Lakers shows you why generational wealth is a lot harder than what people realize. And the reality is actually much closer to mythical. Jerry Buss bought the Lakers in 1979 for $67 million. By the time his children inherited his ownership, he had one of the most valuable sports franchises in the world. And he didn't just make a bunch of money and leave his kids a check. He tried to build a structure that would keep the Lakers in the family long after his death. His ownership was placed into a trust for his 6 children. He put protections in place. He established rules around the control. He basically tried to make sure they would own the Lakers for generations without being able to sell it. And still, here we are. The Lakers are now valued over $12 billion. And the Buss family has already sold its controlling interest. And 5 of the 6 children voted to sell the rest of the remaining stake. The only one who didn't want to sell was Jeannie Buss. And now she's fighting her own siblings over it. Think about how crazy that is. Their dad spent years trying to solve this exact problem that they fighting anyway. And this illustrates how difficult building generational wealth actually is. Because making enough money to change your family life, that's one thing. But keeping the asset that created the wealth inside the family for multiple generations is completely something different. Everybody has to stay aligned. And that's extremely difficult when you're dealing with actual human beings.
The only American family I can give you off the top is the Walton family. I think they're the only ones that have kept it in the family. The Walton family. I'm sure there's a couple others. Their names escape me, but off the top, that's probably the best example I can give you of keeping it in the family. But let's continue.
Different children have different ambitions, different lifestyles, different relationships with money, different risk tolerances, different visions for the future. One person might look at it and say, this is our father's legacy, we should never sell it. Another person might look at the exact same asset and say, somebody willing to pay us $12 billion for this.
Yeah. Because they were doing nothing. They wanted to sit back and collect checks, which I get, But yeah, Jeannie was the only one that cared enough to keep it. I agree. He gave it to the right child. I think he should have given Jeannie the majority of controlling interest when it comes to her versus all the siblings or all the kids. I think he should have gave her the majority interest of it. I think he tried to make it close to even as possible, with Jeannie getting the most. But I think he should have overwhelmingly gave Jeannie damn near everything as much as possible. But this is sad, man. This is sad.
Why wouldn't we sell it? Neither position is necessarily irrational. And that's why this is so interesting. Jerry Buss figured out how to leave his children billions of dollars. What he couldn't figure out is how to make 6 different adults want the same thing. And that's the problem with generational wealth that people don't talk about enough. The more generations you go through, the more complicated it becomes.
Did we not learn this by watching Dynasty, Falcon Crest, General Hospital, the Colbys? Yeah. How hard did Blake and Crystal have to fight? And then crazy ass Joan Collins. We were watching this shit in the 80s. How you understand how hard they were? That's why they kept sniping and fighting with each other, like to keep it in the family. Yeah, remember?
One founder owns the asset, then maybe 6 children own it.
Yes, succession. Yes.
And those 6 children have children. Then those children have children. Now the wealth that was once concentrated under one person's control is spread across dozens of different people with different lifestyles and incentives. And once the original asset gets sold, you introduce another problem. What do you replace it with? Because there's a big difference between owning the Lakers and having hundreds of $millions just sitting in your account. The Lakers are the machine. Cash is the proceeds from selling the machine. Now every sibling has to independently figure out what to do with that capital. One might buy businesses, one might buy real estate, one might buy stocks, and one might spend aggressively. One might make terrible investments. So the Bus family could collectively still be worth billions of dollars while the family's wealth becomes structurally weaker because those billions no longer moving together. And every generation potentially divides the capital again. Taxes, divorces, lawsuits, lifestyle inflation.
Remember Roots, not the original series, the spinoff. And they end up owning a shipping luxury liner company, and they were fighting within each other to keep the money in the family. Remember that? Roots, the extended version of some shit. They were fighting over the shipping company that they created, that their grandfather built or left them, whatever. So this is a real thing. But you have the YouTubers coming here trying to convince you we can close the wealth gap. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't. Do you know how hard it is to get out of poverty once you're in it? And every few years, they change the poverty line, right? Every year, the poverty line increases. What was maybe 25 grand a few years ago is poverty. Now it's 40 grand. Now they're saying 100 grand in a family household is you're borderline poverty. What the fuck you mean? I'm no longer middle class? Well, you're like lower middle class. You're teetering on the edge of poverty. Every few years they raise that fucking metric up. So y'all keep buying these people's courses and videos. Keep listening, and you'll get out of poverty too. God bless you.
Family disagreements. And that's why I think culturally we oversimplified the phrase generational wealth. People talk about it like the goal is to simply make enough money so that your children never gotta struggle. But that's only one generation. The real challenge is building a structure that's capable of surviving generation 1, generation 2, generation 3, generation 4, and beyond. And even then, there's only so much that the trust or estate plan can accomplish. Okay. You can create rules for money, but you can't create rules that guarantee that your descendants will share your value. Everybody always talks about generational wealth.
There you go. You can't control what these kids are going to do or your grandkids. Perfectly stated. The Sharp brother right here. Perfectly stated. Did we not learn from these motherfucking soap operas? Did we not learn? Hey, matter of fact, let's go back. Hold up. I found an episode of Dallas, y'all. Oh, we got to go here. Where's it at? Let me find it. Please let me find it. Oh, Dynasty. Better yet. Okay, I got Dynasty. Let's go back in the Wayback Machine. Who remembers this episode here? Who remembers John Grimes? Who? John Grimes. Let's go. Let us go. I'm so stupid. Wait, you ready? Let's go. Wait. All right, let's go. You ready? Okay, let's go. Her name was Sable. That's a sexy old bitch named Sable. When's the last time you heard an old woman named Sable? That's a sexy old bitch with money. Her name is what? Sable. Nigga, what?
Right there. She's got another picture. Can you get any tighter on it? I don't know. I can try. How about one more time? I think it's showing.
Shit, all right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming through.